session, you guys got up to a couple of really cool things. Um, First and foremost, you managed to obtain the allyship of a group of ghosts, one of which was a devout priest of Coralon, just who you needed to get inside of that temple. Um, as you began to enter, you realized the interior was adversely infected by the powers of Ruidium, in which we got to take a little bit of a look inside of, I think, each of our characters' minds a little bit. Between entering and actually attacking the crystal and the prayer that followed, I think we got to learn a little bit about each other. But it was, I think, Krillis and Gidget who entered the temple most reverent and bravely, soon followed by Prior and Seeker, who maybe had their reservations about Ruidium or Coralon himself. But it was Krillis and Seeker who struck at the same time and devastated the floating residuum crystal. That's very beat was like a mockery to the Archheart himself. And you received a vision of the Apothian, Alexian, growing ever more desperate for freedom. And with that, a prayer was had where Krillis and Gidget were eager to pay homage. Prior was as well, though quite quietly. It was not to Coralon, it was to the Luxon, of course. And Seeker, all the while thinking both the Apothian and Coralon to be failed characters and thus not worthy of worship or really care. And hey, you know, winners are. It's important to be a winner, and that's fair, and that's very fair. So with that, you guys gathered these things. You did meet up with the Bravehearts, who seem to have changed much on their voyages, and you guys attacked a terrifying jellyfish monster together. Some of you were impressed that the Bravehearts have come a very long way and seem to have grown quite strong. Yeah, the day was saved. You found a residuum axe, which you were able to procure from Maggie Keeneyes, who had originally taken it. You found some other stuff, including a starry ring that wasn't unlike the Luxon's own light itself, which Prior now has. And last but not least, you guys exited the cave, presented the axe, said that this is how you get in, and that was it was good enough for you guys. It was good enough for the High Curator. Impressed and very pleased to see that this mission did not claim a life from your party. He said, hey, we need to decide next steps. We need to keep an eye on the Allegiance. We need to keep an eye on the Vermilion Dream. We need to figure out what happens next. Please take a week, gather yourselves, enjoy your well-earned rewards, and then we'll contact you very soon about the next steps. You guys are very much the spear point on this little investigation, this little calamity. Yeah, you guys have some time back in Ank'Harel out of the dreariness of Kael Morrow. What would you like to do? The city is yours for several days at least. We're gonna call this a sort of downtime. Or we can start with I feel like I'm becoming an interviewer at the beginning of my sessions these days, and it helps everyone get a little
Sorry, I was
clearer.
muted. I was going to ask if we got a long rest just because I know
Oh
I'm
yes,
exhausted.
yes,
Yeah.
please. Anybody who needs it, long rest, absolutely. And if anyone has endured any of the poisoning emotions, those are gone. But yes, let's go around a little bit. So I'll start with you, Coryllis. Coryllis, bearer of the exalted vestige. Around your neck lies the symbology of Avandra, of Coralon, and of course, Seconding Moonbow. Three great gods that uplifted Alexian long ago. You are now bearing an ancient and powerful relic of a war between gods and men. And the Apothian himself, who you've been seeking to free all this time. What the hell is going on in Kryllis' head?
Hell yeah. Um, he feels good that, we survived something for once. Uh,
Yeah. Big victory.
uh feels like a I don't know. He's excited about the burden, I guess, right now because things went so well. Um, I think he's probably gonna dip into some religious research to bolster my understanding of the other two gods that I don't follow yet.
Fair, fair, very fair. Okay, excellent. Well, I'll tell you what. If that's what you want to do with your week, we can just roll that out now if you want.
Sure.
Okay, so research on Avandra and Coralon.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful. Um, some of this you'll just get. Some of this will be absolutely deeper research. Why don't you roll me? Um, so normally it's 50 gold pieces, but temples are usually very open to people coming in and sharing information about them. So I'm gonna have the price.
My
Um,
background as an acolyte, is this something?
okay, let me know
I
about that.
I will. Any second now. Where do they have those? Okay, come on. Oh my god, it won't pull up. Okay, hold on.
Should be at the bottom of your features and trades. Believe.
Okay.
Oh no. It's
Yeah, it's weirdly not there.
It's literally. Hmm.
Load faster.
You devoted yourself to service at a temple, either nestled in a town secluded in a sacred grove. There you perform rites of honor to gods or pantheon. So you run your priest's religion, thanks to your priest instruction and your own devotion. You can also learn how to channel and God to come up divine power in service. Yeah, it used to have like a feature that comes with it, but now you get a feat.
Oh. Oh, okay. I thought there was
Yeah.
like the shelter of the faithful section.
Yeah, that was the old thing. Yeah, 2014 doesn't give you anything.
Oh, okay.
And I think
Okay.
the old one was just like you get a place to sleep, basically.
Yeah, and material components for spells potentially and things like that.
Yeah, possibly help you out with spells. Um, okay, so roll. So I'm still gonna chop the usual resource in half. So call it 25 gold pieces, just for like.
All
And this is to
right.
go into libraries and research. This isn't about going into temples and research.
Okay.
So 25 gold, and if you'd be so kind, you can also pay out an additional 100 gold for a +1 bonus, and you can do this up to 6 times for this if you want to.
I'll drop
Like
100.
static. All right, cool. So you've got a static +1 to this roll. Go
Sure.
ahead. And I'll leave it to you. It's got to be intelligence, but I'll leave it to you. We'll call it either religion or investigation. Your choice.
I'll take a religion for sure.
Okay.
Huzzah. Oh my god, I don't know why I rolled twice. 15.
15. Excellently, you will learn 2 pieces of lore. As 2 pieces of. Oh, take advantage.
Oh
You're,
yeah.
you're in a place very well stocked with information, so yeah.
Mm, I mean, technically it already rolled twice and it was a nat one on the second one, so I'll just go with that,
Oh,
I guess.
appreciate the earnestness. But nonetheless, 2 is very, very good. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you what would be very easily known. You like walk into a temple, this is probably the first thing they throw at you. So for Avandra, she is the Changebringer, she who makes the path. You've already seen what she looks like in Bazozan. She looks like a woman of dark complexion, with long light brown hair that seems to cascade behind her, forming a road. Um, Her commandments are luck favors the bold. Your fate is your own to grasp. And to do so is to have the Changebringer behind you. Change is inevitable. The righteous can ensure that such change is for the better. Rise up against tyranny. Fight for the freedom of yourself and others when you can, and inspire others to fight when you cannot. That is the Changebringer.
Hell yeah.
Um, and the Moonweaver, you all probably already know, I'll say it anyway. Commandments of the Moonweaver: you seize your own destiny and pursue your own passions. Let the shadows protect you from the bright light of fanaticism and the absolute darkness of despair. walk unbridled and untethered, forging new memories and experiences. And she is often, as you saw, depicted in myths and stories as a young elven girl with light blue skin, white hair. Um, yeah, and her limbs seem to almost dissolve into like silvery moonlight strands. Um, and last but not least, your most recent addition, the Arkheart, the guardian of spring, beauty, and the arts, patron god to elves, fae, and all arcane magic. His commandments are to create, inspire, and find beauty in all you do, to follow the echoes of lost magic, forgotten sights, and ancient art. For within these lies the Arkheart's finest works. And last, combat the followers of the Spider Queen wherever they are, specifically that bitch. Okay, as for something a little bit delving deep. Okay, well, I'll tell you about the Arkheart's relationship with Grummish. I feel like it's very relevant to you now in your current story. So it was foretold that on the plains of Guisar during the Calamity, the Ruiner and Corellon met in terrible battle, as did their mortal forces. It is said that a great cavalry host of the Arkheart rode out beneath him while he fought the Ruiner to attack their enemies in the Ruiner. And both the mortal forces of Corellon and he himself won the battle. For the elves slaughtered many evil, and Corellon forever carved and wounded the Ruiner by carving out his eye. But it was not without its repercussions, for his eye bled, and bled like such a torrent of blood that it was a boiling red that coated the entire plain when it bled. And
Wow.
it killed all the followers of Corellon and like melted them, specifically. And then the Ruiner vanished after that little revenge for his lost eye. Corellon, taking pity on his fallen warriors, went to them and gave them life yet again and reformed their bodies as they had been fused to their horses and created the first centaurs.
Whoa. That's
And
fucking
that is,
sick.
yeah, isn't that cool? Because Darkhart, in his description, he is shown as sort of, and you would have seen this in his statues, he's depicted as a genderless elf of impossible grace, beauty. He's androgynous, alluring, famed for having long, beautiful, wavy golden hair, and has inspired a great deal of art. Much like how the ancient Greeks were just like, you know, the gods, right? Probably a lot in the direction of Aphrodite, Arkar, in the world of Exandria. When people are carving statues, they tend to be like the Arkar, man. Like that's the one we want to carve out.
Right. Love it.
So that is a myth of the Arkheart that I think is quite relevant to what you've got going on. And the last I'll give you is a myth of the Changebringer. Okay, this one's interesting. I'm just pulling out my Calamity lore from the top of my head. So during the Calamity, Asmodeus, the Lord of Hells, was a great terror, and he caused great harm as he went. One of the most devastating moments of harm he ever created was the destruction of the faith of the Everlight. And the Everlight, deciding that it was a part of her domain of forgiveness, mercy, tried to redeem Lord of Hells, tried to give him a chance to come to the light and come back to the side of the prime deities. And he tricked the Everlight, and the details are very sketchy, but it basically saw to it that all of the Everlight's followers were slain.
Oh my God.
Almost all of them. Like, they became a very much an endangered species to be a follower of the Everlight. Her faith was destroyed in that moment. But all was not lost. For many, many years later, towards the end of the Calamity, the Changebringer tricked Asmodeus and saw to his defeat and his casting behind the divine gate, so that when the gate became to be, the Lord of Hells would be stuck. So it was she, in the end, who defeated the Lord of Hells, the most cunning of the the betrayer gods.
Damn.
So that's what I'll give you for the Changebringer.
Hell yeah.
Another great moment of her power.
Kind of go on some dates and stuff, and that's it.
And you go on some dates and stuff. You hang out with
Yeah.
your girly friend. Yeah, absolutely.
Aw.
Okay, moving right along. I'm gonna hit up you, Prior. What's going on with Prior? You've seen the power of the religion, the Archar specifically, but the prime deities before your eyes. But one does not deter the other. And you've also seen great heroism since you have been with this group. There is much to take in, much to analyze. Where does Prior find himself focusing in his mind of the events that have just happened?
Mostly in contemplation, but I've always known our group has oh shit, we are the stuff of heroes, but the other religions are absolutely viable choices. He still views the Ruidium as something I would consider unholy, something that shouldn't be, and still absolutely does not trust. Other gods are other gods. We all know that the extended pantheon exists. I just know that I'm following the appropriate choice. For what Pry would do for the next week, honestly, I'm personally not sure what he would be doing for the next week.
Surely not gambling, sir. Let's think. Here, I'll give you some options if it helps you. And you know what? Doing nothing is completely relaxing. You could perform religious service if you had a mind to. Perhaps gain for yourself a boon with the Luxon, a little divine favor. That is entirely possible. You could go hunting for magic items. You could do crime.
No.
Research, scribe scrolls, train. You do a little work. You can do some simple work. Yeah,
As if Pry would sully his hands.
So I think what might be most fitting for you is either to go carousing and maybe make a contact in the city, to do religious service, whether that is public or personal, or just relax and take some time to prepare for your next adventure.
Between personal religious services and relaxing, enjoying the finer portions of life.
Very fair, very fair.
Minor
Excellent.
indulgences.
Minor indulgences, absolutely. So yeah, you definitely take some time to enjoy the fruits of your labors, enjoy what has come. You would have been presented, if I haven't for Secret Gidget already as well, you guys would have all been presented now robes of the Cobalt Soul to wear and edit and do with what you will, and have been welcomed into the fold of the Cobalt Soul officially. And would be given rooms to sleep in. Seeker and Gidget, you already have rooms within the city, but Prior, you don't. So now you may stay in the Cobalt Soul if you wish. You can then begin to perform some religious service. Absolutely. It just takes a work week of taking some time contemplating the Luxon, so on and so forth. Maybe you meet up with, it's entirely up to you, but maybe you meet up with some members of the Braveheart, who would be the other followers of the Luxon here in Onkaral, and maybe they might come to you for a priest's perspective. So with that, why don't you roll me a religion or persuasion check? to see
Go
how
for
well you do.
I go for religion for persuasion all the time. It, give me a second. I'm not sure if my game is going slow or if it just bugged out.
No worries. No worries at all.
I don't have a result. The heck? A 25.
Ooh! None can doubt that Prior is great. Prior knows his stuff. For a 25, you are going to earn 2 divine favors, Prior. You may mark those
Damn.
down somewhere on your sheet to remember. And how these divine favors work is in one of 2 ways. They are, in broad terms, a promise of future assistance from either representatives of the temple or from your god themselves. This can be used at a temple of course, relevant religion, to gain their help dealing with a specific problem, a general political or social support, to reduce the cost of a cleric's spell casting by 50%. Or, of course, you could reach out to your deity in a moment of need for intervention, to be granted an omen, a vision, or a very minor miracle provided at a key moment. These are the sort of ways you may use it. It's a little open-ended, but the idea is it's a minor boon to upload. Okay. Excellent, Prime. Excellent. Just going around in the order of my Zoom chat here. Seeker. Seeker, man, it must be feeling good to be able to flip the bird to that stupid Allegiance of All Sight professor who said no to you for so long. You've been kicking ass, you've been finding achievements, discovering things. What is Seeker experiencing and feeling after all this?
Is very, very pleased. They have all this information about everything that's under the city, and they have money, and they feel strong. They're full of knowledge and power and all the great things. And I have a few things I want to do. First is I would like to sell the emerald ring I have on me. That is worth 1,500 GP, according to my notes.
Absolutely, you may go ahead and sell that. Easily done.
Wonderful. This is important because I wish to make a purchase.
Fair enough. What's the purchase?
I would like to find someone who sells spell scrolls.
Absolutely. They definitely sell some scrolls at the Temple of the Knowing Mistress, or whatever it's called here. So they sell a couple. But if you're looking for something specific, you can certainly take your week to look around for it.
I'm mostly looking for anything that is one within my spell list and is either of third, fourth, or even fifth, like any sort of spells I wouldn't otherwise be able to cast.
Okay, can be done. I'll tell you what. Let's call this purchasing a magic item.
Yep.
And I'll be sure that what you find is indeed spell scrolls, perhaps of an upper level, but suited to your talents. So let's do it. Okay, my friend. I'll need you to spend 100 gold pieces to be sort of, making friends, making people listen to you, and be willing to sort of show you their private collection. You can add an additional 100 gold piece if you want to add a +1 static bonus to this at all, up to 10 as an option.
I'll keep it just at the starting 100 because I have a feeling this
Very
would be pricey.
Absolutely, very fair. So then with that, at the end, you may go ahead and roll a persuasion check to see who is willing to show you their private stock and sell some to you.
It's not going to go well.
Oh no.
I feel you.
12, which is honestly
12.
good for Seeker.
All right, let's see what we got. Let's see. What do we have?
I mean, I have Flash of Genius if I in a pinch.
Sure, do it. Yeah, it's pretty well usable.
Okay.
You could use that if you want.
In that case, that's 17 then.
Okay, that does affect it. Does affect the total. All right, bear with me. I gotta pull out the book. Taking forever to load today. All right, let's just do this the fashion way. Okay, let's see what you want. Here we go. Okay, let's see here. Ooh. Okay. Good news, you're gonna get exactly what you want.
Oh,
Sorry, my computer is not working today. Or I guess maybe Beyond is.
yeah, D&D Beyond is being weird for me as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here it's not me. Okay.
Yeah, on D&D Beyond, when I made my roll, it looked like my die got stuck in the corner, and then I got no notification of what the roll was. I had to look in the log.
That's awkward. That makes things a little more tricky. So here's the deal. You are going to find roll me a d4 if you will. Yeah, roll me a d4.
That is a 4.
Ooh, you are going to be shown 4 5th level spell scrolls.
Oh,
Hey,
And you may indeed take your pick of those guys. But I will need to be able to see the artificer spells in order to give it to you. So,
yeah, that would help. I'm
That
having
was-
issues viewing those as well.
yeah. So we will simply say, you have a little auction ready to go for you, which I will absolutely give you as soon as hopefully things are working again in a minute.
The heck?
pull up an
Yeah, we
Exos.
got a gateway timeout over here. That's stupid. In the meantime, yeah, I guess I'll pull them from a different source. What could I pull
I'm just
them
opening an
from?
Exos character sheet.
I could try and roll 20.
I know that sucks. I'm sorry, guys, but that's I think on Tuesdays they do system maintenance
Ugh.
because I've
Usually-
noticed I have problems on Tuesday, almost like wow.
Oh,
Okay, I think this is the list.
memories.
There's only like
Artificer spells
6.
on roll 20 and it just says Artificer spells. Okay.
I can't even
anything
open a
like
character
that?
sheet.
Yeah, I'm experimenting with rolls on D&D
Put them in
Beyond.
Zoom.
Oh boy. Toss him in Zoom. Those are nice. Those are very nice. What the
There's my character. Yay.
damn book?
Okay. Spells.
The Eberron book, which is where they come from. These are come from origin. Oh boy. Oh yeah, I just carried that shit. Okay, here we go. I think I'm gonna be able to find you a good list in here.
These are the ones that are available on my level 20 Artificer's character sheet.
Think is working again. Let me narrow that down to 5th. Or am I?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, the one you posted. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna roll for the guys that you have here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you are shown animated objects, wall of stone, creation, and another spell of creation.
Okay.
Animated objects, wall of stone, and 2 creations. Those are the spell scrolls presented to you, sir. Oh, yeah, that's the bigger list, huh? I can roll that one too. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay,
I am interested in the animate object scroll.
Excellent. Good choice, sir.
This is the part where I find out I can't even afford it.
Yeah, it might be pricey. Let's see.
I mean, I have evil intentions.
Oh,
I know you do, Nathan. I know you do.
Because I'm a Kenku.
Okay, hoping it's all working again.
Is there any use for animate objects that isn't evil intentions? Because there's so many things you
mean,
get.
My main goal was Big B's out of the possibilities, but animate object still works.
It's animate objects. Like that's one of those spells where it's like, if you can take it, why wouldn't you?
yeah.
I did re-roll a D10 for your second creation on the list Corolla's posted, and I did roll Bixby's hand.
Okay.
So if you want that to be available to you, I'm cool with it.
Out of the 2 Big B's animate objects.
Skeleton.
I think I would prefer Big B's.
Not enough, sir. Not enough. This is scribing cost. We need purchase cost. Okay, price coming at you. Thank you for your patience. Half the value of a consumable item other than a spell scroll. The value of a spell scroll is double what it costs to scribe it, as seen in the Henry's Handbook. This is a real runaround. Okay, 5th level spells go for 3,000 gold a piece.
Fuck! So, not even close. Shit.
Oh boy. Sorry, buddy.
Ah, well.
Not even close.
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
like
they're
half.
not too far.
I got
Wasn't
half.
there a ring worth like more
The
than
ring was
1,000?
The ring was a 1,500, but I only have.
What about the reward from what's his name? The 1,000 gold piece reward. What did that come up to? 25 each.
250 each, yeah, so I'm at
250 each, yeah.
1,775. I was like dirt broke before we even went down into.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can Gidget just give Seeker her ring?
I will tell you what, as this was perhaps a flub on my part for stalking you guys before the adventure began. Prior Seeker and Gidget, I'm gonna roll the dice. Seeker, you will gain 300 gold from starting your adventure above level 5. Seeker, you will gain 400 gold for starting your adventure above level 5. And Gidget, you will gain 600 for
You
starting
said
your
me
adventure.
twice.
I said you twice?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. The first one was for Prior. So Prior,
Okay.
that's 300 for you. Seeker 400. Gidget
Okay.
500.
That's fine. Still like.
And you can still take Gidget's emerald ring. Just gives it to you.
But Gidget, it's for evil. No,
Okay, but he's okay. But I feel like our evil's very much alike. So you.
It's more chaos than
Let's just gotta look out for each other.
If you're sure.
Oh,
All right.
right. It's double that. It's 3. It's 3,000. Sorry. Yeah, it's double 1500s or 3000. So that will be still got a ways to go for that one, yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna turn down Gidget's ring. It's fine. I can work up to my intentions for the spell scroll. Particularly because
I will tell you as I will tell you what, mark down these 4 scrolls, and I will say that buyer is willing enough for you to return and probably purchase it another day.
I mean, that would give the 3,000 though.
it would, however, I feel guilty about taking 1,500 gold from you for something I'm not even sure will work.
All right.
Okie dokie.
Because my intention is to try to copy it as a beautiful Kenku can copy other people's work.
Okay. Oh yeah, anything else, Speaker?
As a, I don't know, I guess an alternative one, I need to buy another 100 GP gem to make a new copy of Compound.
Yeah, easily done in the city of El Corral. You may, of course, resummon your homunculus.
And since I can't get a hands on that scroll, I will. If how much time did like shopping for the scrolls take?
It was your work week worth of.
That's fine then.
time,
Then
so
that'll be it.
Okay, understood. Gidget, you, my archaeologist friend, have never, not even close, uncovered the like of discovery as you have this last day. To find the work of Alexiad's final hours, to find the history of the end of Kael'Maro, to have communed with spirits and heard their tales. These are discoveries the likes of which you haven't even ever come close to before in your life. How's Gidget feeling?
Ready to win a bet.
Nice.
So, since she has such a keen mind and the kind that allows her to have perfect recall for 30 days, y'all don't see much of her. 'Cause she puts her head down and makes remarkable maps of the entire space. And the way I see it is that it's like, if you will allow her to do the gadgetry, the map itself looks very, very detailed, but there's like a level of illusion where she can make it topographical to where it's like a 3D.
Like in Game of Thrones at the beginning,
Mhm.
of the cities are all spiraling up and shit.
And then in individual places, like if you put the little marker on the spot, it'll bring up interesting things about that particular area. So it is an interactive map of Kael'Maro with all of the interesting things, and she'll have done renderings of the inside of the church. And then you and I hadn't talked about, like, we knew that she'd been in Vasselheim for over a decade and she'd been in Ziswitz-Catrell. And in my mind, she had done excellent works, but not like to this level. So this is what she spends her time doing, and then like writing out exactly what she had heard in the visions from the Apotheon, and then she will bring it. Like, she kind of wants to show everyone, because she's real proud of it. Like, she wants to show the Bravehearts if she can. She probably wants to show Jamal. Look what I did.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, you work pretty hard on this. I will. Yeah, no, you make a pretty good map. Recalling the finer details of the various places you have been, and yeah, you kind of show it off. It's very impressive. Very impressive. let's see here. You show it to the brave hearts. Let's see what the reaction is over there.
And Maggie in particular, because she had said some smart things, and I was interested in asking her in particular something.
Yeah. Yeah, she's very interested by it. She acknowledges your brilliance, to be sure. Let's see. I think Irvin is particularly interested by it. He's never
Oh.
seen a map of such detail, and the sort of illusory 3 dimensions of it are exceptionally interesting to him. And you'll get a point with him, surprisingly. Your friendship relationship will go up. He appreciates being allowed to experience this with you.
Oh, cool.
Gelsariad, again, he's sort of this apathetic individual, and just kind of acknowledges it with interest. I think Dermot is much more interested to hear about the holy visions you guys have received. And Ao acknowledges it's a pretty cool little thing. Netherdeep, here it is. I keep track of all this. Yes, but Irvin is the most interested in this, and he is very pleased to have been included. And you'll be considered on friendly terms with him.
Oh, neat. So, Gidget has a question. And she goes, Maggie, when we first met, you noticed I was a cartographer, and you talked about how maps always lie. And I've been thinking, because, I wanted to, I mean, the realism was the point, but like the way you see things, it's always personal. So I guess I was wondering if y'all could help me look and see the lie. Like, where is this personal and not accurate? With 2-dimensional maps, it has to do with making a sphere, which is like our world, flat. You gotta mess with the math some, but when you're working in 3 dimensions, theoretically, I fixed it. But I don't think I did.
I fixed it. It's so cute.
I'm gonna say, for the accuracy of this map, I'm gonna say I'm gonna make it a straight roll. I would like you to roll me, because you have an excellent memory, but you are going off by memory alone, as opposed to like using a measuring tool.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say roll a survival or investigation check.
I'll be investigation, please. 13, 26.
26 is very, very good. It is very hard to pick out, especially in the same way they can't. We're having trouble picking out like little issues with it. They're like, Maggie doesn't see anything. She kind of like looks at it. I'll give her the perception check because she's supposedly very keen-eyed. But she says, "Oh, I wouldn't want to say anything poor about your work, and I'm no map maker, but it's it's very accurate. It's hard not to." And she's just kind of, she looks it over. She gives it a decent look, but she does not find any problem with it. She goes, I'm like I say, I'm not a map maker. you're clearly better at it than I am. So good work.
Thank you. And she'll get out and she'll fiddle for him.
I'll allow you to roll an insight check to see if you can uncover one of Maggie's goals. As this seemed to have been like a Maggie interaction.
It's a 10.
A 10 is the DC. You learn that like her intelligence. It's not so much that she's an intelligent person, it's that she's a very like insightful and keen-eyed individual. She's not like wildly intelligent. Yes, exactly. Her interest in like intellectual pursuits is to spar with a true tactical genius. That is something that she would find greatly pleasing. So she probably sees herself as a bit of a tactician and would wish to match wits with such an individual. She's not sort of a bookish person.
Oh.
She is when it comes to other things, but not like she's not an academic.
Well, Urban thought it was cool.
Urban thought it was super fucking cool. He was the most like jaw dropped out of everybody, and you saw the kind of cautious like intensity sort of leave him and maybe a wonder you haven't seen in him yet sort of come, and he watches with interest.
Like I said, when all done, I'll play a little fiddle for him and go about our night.
Fair enough. Okay, excellent. With that, I will just say, take an inspiration, and we'll call it that is kind of you've inspired yourself. You've worked on something you cared about, and you're kind of showing it to everybody, and the reward of your, doing your artificer stuff is in the inspiration. Hell yeah. Okay. The easiest downtime I've ever resolved, despite the internet not working. That was great. My question to all of you is: there anything else you guys want to do in Corel before more exciting things pick up?
I don't think so.
Yeah, just final checks, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, team. You guys receive a message. Curls, you're on like a little breakfast date, and you're like, she's like, and you're like feeding each other fucking yogurt and berries.
Feeding each other yogurt, the most romantic of foods to feed someone.
Yeah, for real. And you get a little ping from the sending stone, saying, "Sheriffs assemble! Sheriff and their sheriff and his deputies assemble!"
Sweet.
Luminaries. We're the Luminaries.
Yep.
We picked one.
I pick up the rock. Oh wait, I have one.
There you go. Great.
Yeah. We are the Luminaries, but yes, I will assemble everyone, and we will be there presently.
Excellent. There is no responses. That is how the machine works, but he received the message, so he will know probably the Luminaries.
And I'll probably try to go find Gidget, because she's probably the best one to be able to find everyone else.
All right.
Because your maps, you have like little pings, right, for all of us?
You have it on your map, too.
Oh, I can see everyone else?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I go get them.
You go kill them? Okay, got it. Roll initiative. Now you jump up from your yogurt berry and say, "Sorry, babe."
With the map I have advantage +4.
And then my outfit billows. Let's go.
She's like chitty, big eyes. And you run around the city with your map. Where does Krillis find all of you? As a funny roleplay note. What are you guys doing on this random morning?
Seeker's kind of just... I think Seeker's like claimed just a corner of like some part of the Cobalt Soul, and around them is bits of metal and with like random scrawlings, and they're making their like, they're preparing the spells for the day, but they're all like little metallic tokens. and it's just a mess.
Got it. So yeah, Carlos, you show up at the Temple of the Mentor. You see Seeker has gotten one of the library tables covered in artificery gear, and they're like, one of the monks is like, could you make sure that he's cleaned up everything when he's done?
Oh, yeah, I suppose I could help with that, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Be pleased. Be pleased.
He
We've
hasn't,
tried.
like, messed up anything, has he?
No, just he leaves little things here and there sometimes.
Yeah.
I find, but it's okay. Just okay. Great.
Yeah.
Be pleased. Be pleased.
Be pleased.
And you can go over and get Seeker rallied up.
Yeah, and I'll help him tidy. If he's
Awesome.
okay with me touching any of his things.
Seeker like hands like all around, like, don't touch anything. What's wrong with you?
Sorry, I just want to help. But
In a Zambian
we need to go.
accent, of course.
Our next mission is
It's
awaiting us.
very delicate.
I'm sorry. Just kind of like sit and wait, twiddle my thumbs.
Yeah.
Seeker like painstakingly like gather things up. They got a little tinker's toolkit out, and they just start. Everything's in its proper place.
Incredible. Do you think Seeker leaves little like pieces of scrap behind wherever he goes?
No, Seeker's too meticulous. Seeker's like a perfectionist.
Ah,
It's all perfectly like ordered.
Yeah, perfectly orderly. Fair enough. So never mind. I'll take back the monks
Yeah.
then. Maybe just like
Organized.
maybe in a way of like, oh, I hope he'll clean everything up, and then definitely, absolutely does. Incredible. Where does Krillis find Prior? Prior Lumen, what are you doing on this fine morning?
Now, Prior would be enjoying some of the finer establishments of the city, which brings me to mind. What would the cost of a lavish lifestyle be for the last whatever amount of time our downtime is?
Yeah, fair enough. If you're not using the Cobalt Soul facilities, let me go look at that for you.
Love it.
Lifestyle expenses. Maybe put a moment, sir. Oh, we're really cool compute. Okay, here we go. It is 10 gold a day, sir.
Okay,
And it has been 7 days. That'd be 70 gold to have lived the good life.
140 gold check.
Fair enough. Yeah, tips. Fair enough. Yeah. So that I will say, Krillis,
Yeah, I should
you
probably
took the
pay for
party
some
here for a moment, but you go to the Lap of the Gods, the wealthiest, nicest place in town, and you're shown up by a butler to the penthouse. And the penthouse suite opens up, and I'm sure Prior's like sitting around with people who have caroused to his side, and to hear him speak and spend money, and is just living
And
a
of-
good life.
And
Hell yeah.
entirely enjoying a fine cigar.
Hell yeah!
Like
It's like a
knock on
gnome
the
lighting a
side of the
cigar
wall.
for Prior.
Excuse me.
It is a pleasure being in an establishment that admires someone of my. Oh, hello.
Oh my god. Hi, I'm
Good.
sorry to interrupt whatever this is.
Just discussing some of the finer points of the Luxon. Now, yes, Krillis, how may I be of service to you?
Yes, the Cobalt Soul has reached a decision about our next task.
Understood. Please, my esteemed guest, I do apologize, but my companions do need my assistance at this moment, and I must make my leave.
Prior, Father. They call you like a million different types of priestly names. Oh, Reverend, but please, no, you're telling us
Captain.
about your cube, the Luxon.
Another time. I must be going. Do apologize.
And all of them are shown as security. Sort of takes away. You got your own security. They show them out, and your room is closed for you. You have the key. And immediately maids and whatnot start going in and immediately start cleaning up the place for your next time you arrive. Incredible. So Prior and Seeker are rallied. Where would Gidget be found on this fine morning?
I think she'd have gone to the Temple of Avandra.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Hey, girl.
Krillis,
See you
yeah,
again.
you find her in the Temple of Vondra. I'm doing a little peeky peek here. I don't think there is a specifically listed temple here in Alcorel. But yes, but there is.
Yeah, I would know where it is because I mean, I see her on the map, but I probably
Oh,
would have
and
been there.
I did this with Nerva. Yeah, you come to this beautiful temple, and the interior has its own well on the inside, where underneath the surface of the water is the glint of hundreds of silvers and coppers and golds and people who have probably flipped coins in there to mark the beginning of a great journey or wish for luck from the Changebringer. And the walls are lined with deeds.
Oh
They're
yeah.
yeah, deeds of greatness, of not so greatness, and things that and just the repercussions. There's no great explanation to things on these walls, but there is like wrote down cause and effect. This person died defending the city, and thus they became a hero. Or maybe someone's a little more nihilistic. And maybe you even find Biela's name on that wall.
Whoa. Before that, I want to drop a coin in and ask for a safe journey ahead.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And it goes in there, you ask Avandra for a safe journey, and you'll get an inspiration.
Hey. Good, I'm
And
gonna
there's, of
need
course, a very big, beautiful statue of Changebringer with an ever-turning, very large gold coin that seems to just like float in the palm of the statue's hands, ever-turning.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I'll wait until Gidget seems like she's good for company. If she's in the middle of a prayer or something, I'll wait. But
Yeah, she goes in and she says a quick little prayer, and she makes a small little offering.
Okay.
And then on her way out, she'll put a gold in the well and pray for a safe journey.
Fair enough, and you already have an inspiration,
Yeah.
but you would gain one if you didn't.
good to see you. Good morning.
Well, good morning. I guess we have something to do.
We do, yeah. I suppose you must have seen us coming, so you know we're ready to go.
Well, let's get on and get there.
And we skip
Excellent.
merrily along.
And with that, the crew is the Luminaries, not the broke bitches or the sheriff and his deputies or anything else. Now the Luminaries is where we'll have to begin to start to spread. You find your way into the office of High Curator Jamil. We'll say, "Be pleased, Luminaries, is it now? Is
Be
this
pleased.
one we are more thinking permanently, or is this another card on the table? As it?"
I think this is a permanent one, yeah.
I think we're gonna keep this one. It's simple, right? It's hopefully easy to remember. Hopefully.
Very scholarly. Congratulations. It is an important day when a party learns its name.
Yeah. So have we discovered what to do next?
Yes, there is much to share. Please sit, please. And if you were not informed, prior Seeker Gidget, please take ropes if you wish. Incorporate them or not as you please. You are most welcome amongst the soul.
I think you already gave them to Seeker and Gidget. I think
Yes, I'm
Seeker
just
like
referring.
a
This would be
blue
for
like
Prior.
thing.
Yeah, this is my bad. This is for Prior, so he would say that to Prior. Mr. Prior, please, please take a robe if it is your pleasure.
Prior will take one.
Very well. So there's much to learn. Tensions between the allegiance of Allsight and the consortium of the Vermilion Dream have continued to grow these past 7 days, even more still. The rift to Netherdeep, as you have all already found out, is guarded by an aboleth. This aboleth believes it is the Apotheon, which I believe you also are. The Apotheon of legend, and believes it is defending its realm against invaders, is what the Allegiance has been able to figure out. The Apotheon is said to have died with Kilmaro at the end of the Calamity, but perhaps the aboleth is indeed some bizarre manifestation of the fallen hero. They are incredibly powerful psionic creatures and are not beyond the ability to maybe obtain psionic impressions. The death of the Apotheon was a great one and probably had a rippling effect upon Kilmaro itself. It is tricky. So, I have called in all of you. 3 days. In 3 days, I will need you to accomplish one of the following tasks. Option A, if the aboleth is truly Alexian, to might listen to reason. The Apotheon was a hero, a good person. If so, try to reason with it. Inform the aboleth that you are not enemies to the Apotheon and try to convince it to allow you entrance into the rift. So, diplomacy. The other is that if you believe the first task cannot be accomplished, if you try and fail, slay it. Slay the aboleth, so that you may have easier access to Netherdeep when the time comes. If it truly is the Apotheon, which I severely doubt, it is a travesty, but we must enter and end this Rebellion threat. If it truly is Alexian, if you believe it truly is, then you may be able to reason with it, and that would be better.
Seeker shakes the head.
I am offering you 1,000 gold pieces for the completion of either task. We, of course, would prefer the first, if it is indeed Alexian, not a second. Are there any questions you may have?
It is not Alexian.
Can you be certain?
Seeker nods and sort of gestures to Coryllis.
Yeah.
The amulet. It does not recognize.
This amulet here was the property of the Apotheon himself, and the aboleth seemed to care nothing for it when I showed it. We do not believe it to be him.
Is it not possible that he has forgotten its image? It has been 800 years.
It seems to us unlikely.
Fair enough. Well, be sure. Be sure. And if
Yes.
you are sure, you know what to do. This is my only task I set to you. Deal with the creature one way or another. Try and negotiate. See what can be done.
Okay.
Even if it isn't Alexian, perhaps it believes it's Alexian and may be willing to be amenable based on its belief.
Understood. Then we shall take our leave and prepare for the undertow.
Very well. Good luck. May the knowing mistress be with you.
And you?
Okay. Mission. Received. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You head on over.
Come on over.
Okay. You head on over. You make your way past the guard to the Maw of Kilmaro. You flip your badges and maybe your birds, and the orc is like, "Oh, I'll get them Monday." And descend back down into Kilmaro and to the base of operations, where Professor Ul's insight will be like, "Oh, welcome back, good to see you all. What brings you down here this time? It's been some time."
Yeah, we have another mission from the Kobold Soul.
Oh, I see. What might it be?
Indeed, we intend to pass the aboleth, the creature, and enter the Netherdeep.
As a note, you were not given the mission to enter Netherdeep, just to deal with the guy. You can do whatever the fuck you want if you guys decide. Oh well, you don't have the axe, so you can't. But...
I have the
I have
axe.
the, I have the axe.
Oh yeah. You got the axe. Yeah, you guys can technically do whatever the fuck you want. So if you have a mind to after dealing with the aboleth without, you know, returning the cobalt soul, that's completely fine. Um, she goes, well, that's remarkable, remarkable indeed. Uh, are you? Be careful. I don't really know what else to say. That sounds very dangerous. It does. It sounds very dangerous.
Yes. Well, thank you. We will just get organized and go.
Okay, well, have good luck. Really, good luck.
Oh, how is the paperwork going for the tablet to be repaired?
Oh, it's going great. Everything has officially been submitted. They sent it back to me because I forgot at least 3 signatures in the 200-page ledger. But now I've submitted it. All things are accounted for, and it'll take 2 to 3 business weeks to get it in. It'll be great.
Oh,
By the gods, it's so efficient.
Yeah. All part of the bureaucracy.
Surely there is no faster way to convey information and get things done.
Well, of course not. They got to create the damn thing. They need a week to look through, approve, talk to the board, then to approve it, and then actually to craft it, and then to make a security. And yeah, it's this whole process.
She makes no attempt to hide their like mockery when they go like, "Gosh, it's so fast,
And
blistering
Professor,
speed."
yes, and Professor Insight, being like that scholarly, bookish person who misses shit, is like, "You're right. Isn't it great? Where would we be?
Irresponsible.
It would be indeed. It would be irresponsible not to properly take our time. And
Would
make sure
require
everything
at
is in
least 10,000 more paper.
order. Yes. We actually have the Allegiance of Allsight has its own desert oasis full of trees that are specifically for paperwork. The creation of papers for paperwork.
Stephen
Anyway.
just like walks over to the window and just stares out.
She's like, "What do you see? Like, what's up there?" Anyway.
I see a fate better than the one inside.
Wow. I don't know what that means. You all have a lovely day. I need to go back to filing and taking care of some of the relics that we found down here. So have a great day. And good luck, don't die.
Well, my mind has been already shattered. So the aboleth can't hurt me any more than I already have been.
I mean, one would hope if that is how it works, yes. It had me for a time, so maybe I'm okay too.
That was that was. Ooh. Gidget's just looking at Seeker and shaking her head.
Shaking my head.
Oh, we ought to bubble up before we get out there.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
No?
Oh,
Just points at Gross's neck.
as long as we stay nearby each other, we will be able to breathe with the amulet, but it is only, I believe, within a certain area.
Well, I have the spell prepared, so I can pull it off if I need to.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys make your way through, step out of the bubble, and are able to breathe thanks to the powers of Corellon, Coryllis, and the Jewel of Three Prayers.
And swim twice as fast.
And you swim super speed. And you guys make your way out thereabouts over here. Actually going to take a minute and get my ducks in order. That is not what I need. I need Kilmorrow. Do you guys, I mean, you have found its lair. Do you want to just swim up over its lair?
Yeah, I guess, but like, should we inter-party chat for a second about what we
Yeah,
intend to
yeah.
do here?
I have
We're all
Question.
going to die. Okay.
Even if it is not the true Alexian, it still believes that it is. So perhaps we might exploit this.
So you think diplomacy then?
Hmm. Goal is to slay, but a trick, a caper, a little bit of deviousness.
All right, I'm liking it.
I hold up a little token. A disguise as Alexian.
Mm.
Oh, that would be good.
Might just fool it for a time. And
Yeah.
then we strike.
Will you wear the disguise? Or should I do it? Because I already have the amulet.
It does not know the amulet, but perhaps it would recognize its own face.
Okay. Would you do this?
I would, however, I've already I remember way back I made checks about an Aboleth's capabilities. Given I'm pretty sure, Aboleth is psychic, would a physical disguise be able to fool it, or would it be able to see through it simply by virtue of knowing my thoughts?
I mean, what do you think?
I think it would probably know on sight. Particularly if it, again, if it knew our minds, it would know we were already friends with Alexians, so maybe not. Fuck it, we'll give it a shot. I'll, yeah, I will cast Disguise Self on myself and disguise myself as the Apothian.
Fair enough.
Fucking A.
Okay, you now appear to be. You guys have only ever, even in your vision, he was like spiritual, right? Like yellow and flowing, but you can edit the colors to be something more lifelike. Or you could be the sort of spiritual looking Alexian if you wish. Look, you've done it!
I think-
Yay! You saved the Apothian. Oh.
I think, I mean, it's basically more or less. I probably would base maybe the complexion but on the. Again, how much. But the most accurate version I could probably do is to emulate the barkeep as far as physical appearance. But then they're the Apothian, so maybe I should keep the spiritual look, because they're all the most powerful mortal ever.
That's a good point. Is the yellow spiritualiness because he is the Apothian or because he's a ghost?
Yeah,
Jeez.
I'll go with I'll go with the spiritualness. See how it goes.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And
Okay.
How does it look? Is it convincing?
I'll do a little walk around. Yeah, it's very good.
Then let us be off.
Okay, I'll mage armor myself. Anyone else got any buffs that they want to do before we get fuckered?
Uh,
I don't think I've got party. Well, I could always bless. Why not?
Bless is good.
Be on the safe side. Give the three of you bless.
sure.
Yeah, why not?
Nope, 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 not that one. There we go. Come on.
As we're going, we'll
Okay.
test out the distance for the breathing, so everyone knows officially that it's 30 feet
Hmm.
for breathing and swimming. Mm-mm.
Going in?
Yeah, fuck it.
Over to the kelp forest. You make your way up over to the kelp forest, where it is very watery. Do you like call him out? Like, may the servants of Sauron answer for his crimes. May justice be done unto him.
Um, fuck, what's the god's name again?
Orla,
Yeah.
Lockhart.
By the Archart, reveal yourself, Apothian.
The creature, you do feel like the water reverberates and the creature comes forth. And immediately you feel like a psychic pressure of anger at the sight of you, and begins to sort of swim to attack you. Is there anything anyone would wish to do just before this strike lands? Or not strike lands, but before like initiative truly begins? Is there anything anyone would like to do to try to prevent initiative?
Uh, let's see. Um, I will recite the Apothian's last words. I'm pretty sure is what we had. This is oh wait, no. Oh, that was from a vision. Nah. I'm trying to think something I can quote from the Apothian himself. What do I have in my memories? I don't think I've really heard him speak, to be honest. It's not from that one.
You heard him speak within your mind. The
Yes.
vision.
I will say in the Apothian's voice, when you see me permit me leave, I won't do it alone.
Okay. The creature rages as you know appear as Alexa. You speak in his voice. It roars in anger and in your minds in a crushing, angry tone. It says, "I am Alexian. I am the Oh, it's supposed to be in his voice. It goes, I am the Alexian. I am the Apothian. I am divine. I am invincible. I am beyond mortal ken." And that will be initiative.
Ah, rats. He's just insane. There's no hope. Well, we tried.
Yeah, he's pretty convinced he's the Apopian.
Wouldn't
We gave it the old
entertain.
college try, guys.
Yeah.
Give
Yep.
it the old
Even
college try.
entertain the idea that maybe there's like some merit in speaking with
Yeah.
someone who looks just like him.
All
Oh well.
right.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, it was a fair bet. It was a fair bet. Absolutely.
Oh, it's advantage because of map.
Oh, that's crazy.
Find minis for his backup.
I'm loving these maps. I'm loving these maps.
Why does my like manual rolls don't go through anymore? I think D&D Beyond like updates to the sheets and now Beyond 20 doesn't work.
Shit. Maybe just refresh your browser or something.
Yeah, maybe. Let's just see if I just roll this run. Don't like do 100 if it gets set.
Oh, it was. Yeah, like on my D&D Beyond, I'll see the dice roll, but then it doesn't give me it. The what occurred, and it just like moves on.
Yeah.
So I have to go into the game log to see what the actual numbers are. I'm like, oh, that was a little bit better than I realized. Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just roll the default, any manual defaults in Roll20 itself then. But regardless, that was fine. You'll have to throw in my dragonfly as well.
Oh yeah. Damn, they rolled like garbage. And I'll put your dragonfly comp. Yeah. Alexia never had a dragonfly. I
I
know
was
your rolls.
exposed by my pet.
My fucking pet. um, okay, they didn't roll good. They're gonna be at the bottom of the initiative. What did everybody else roll? Krillis, what'd you get?
22.
What did you? What did you get, Prior?
17.
What'd you get, Seeker?
16.
What'd you get, Gidget?
9.
All right, there. Initiative's done. That was easy. Um, okay. Battle music time. All right, as it emerges from the kelp forest, enraged at this imposture, pretending to be me, it thinks. It will rage and it will attack. From the kelp forest will come those two spawn you saw the other day. And it lunges forward to strike. Krillis. How do you start us off, my friend?
Uh, I'm just gonna blast it with a sorcerer's burst right in the
Go
gob.
for it. Yeah, right to go. Go for it.
Oh, wait. Before I do that, I'm going to use my bonus action to charge myself up.
Hey, we remembered. That's great.
We took 9 levels, but we got there. Pow. I'm doing thunder damage. That's a 15 to hit.
A 15 does not hit.
Bugger.
Sails by. It is too swift.
Okay. And then that's it.
Okay, well done, Krillis. Prior, you're up, my friend.
Do not like this salmon. I do not like Abelis. Our last fight didn't go phenomenally, so starting off, I want to call to the Luxon and summon Spirit to aid us, the summon Celestial.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
More hands on deck.
Is this the Avenger or the other one?
I believe it's the Avenger.
So the bow?
Yes.
Got it. Could you give me size, hit points, and AC, please?
It's a large celestial, neutral. Hit points is 40 plus 50 hit points. AC
50?
is 11, 15, sorry, 18 AC.
Okay. Understood. Where would you like to summon it?
What is its range? I want it to be within. Yeah, I don't want it to be close, but I want to have good range. So it's what is it? Where's your range attack, my friend?
I think your AC is a little high, my friend. I'm seeing
Oh,
11 plus
sorry.
spells level.
You're right. I'm reading the Defender. I don't see.
Should be at 16. Let's see. Radiant bow, ranged attack, bonus equals to
Up
your
to
spell
600
attack
feet?
modifier, range of 600 feet.
Anywhere as long as it's out of the Aboleth's range, I'm fine with that.
Got it. And you could summon this baby 90 feet within yourself. So I'll put him 90 feet back if that works for you.
Sure.
Okay.
Call out the artillerist.
All right. Angel dude is 90 feet back. Hell yeah. Excellent. And upon summoning, I believe it could take an action at the
I
end of your
believe you
turn.
can. Yeah,
there
it goes
anything else
right
you'd
at.
like to
It
do?
goes directly after my turn. That'll be it for me. Yeah, I don't need a bonus action right now. Okay, so I guess my friend will take 2 attacks.
Okay. I will say this. Does anybody have a light going?
I mean, I can.
Because it is pitch down here.
I will. If
Oh, I
it's.
would have.
All right. Cool. You got lights. Cool.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say if retroactively, I can like just
Uh,
shove light on top of my dragonfly. I have. Yeah, yeah.
All right. Beautiful. Okay, you're good. Go for it. Otherwise, it would have been like a literal shot in the dark.
yeah, I've got
Um,
the light spell memorized a couple of times.
Fair enough. Considering um, this is considered your party's ally, I believe the powers of the amulet will extend to your summon, so it may take a free shot. It may take a straight up shot.
Right. 2 attacks. Ooh.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Oh, it's because I'm on the tab. I could actually hear all the dice roll. I was like, what the fuck?
Just rolled 2d20 for 2 attacks. Played Erg. Checking things. Not a fan of. On their own, they were individually a 15 and an 18 on the die. Trying to see if there was.
I believe he's also got 40 hit points, not 50, by the way. 40 plus 10
Sorry.
for each spell.
There it is.
Fifth.
Yeah, sorry, I was accidentally reading the defender. It was the first stat in its stat block that says AC and hit points. Range attack roll bonus. Oh, plus my spell attack modifier. That's +5. So I think those are 2 hits.
What'd you get?
Why can't you be up there? A 20 and a 23.
Oh yeah, those will hit for sure. Go ahead and roll damage.
Six plus. Pardon me, doing math.
So intense.
I could hear them all. I've grown stronger. I could hear them.
I love it.
Okay. +2 +5.
Should cue that up for
So
if
that
ever
would
rocks are
be
falling.
28 damage on the 2
28 damage total.
total.
Very impressive. All right. 2 just beams of Luxon-like starlight fly forth. Well done, Prior. It smashes into the supposed Alexian. It roars in pain. Is there anything else?
That'll be it for me.
Okay. Fair enough. Is there anything for Seeker?
Okay, how much of a swim speed do I have with the amulet? Oh, I'm
Equal to walking?
equal to walking.
Tell me if I'm wrong there. Phyllis, you got it.
What?
How much swim
Swim
speed
speed?
do I have?
Walking speed amount.
Okay, 30. How far away is sort of just the enemies right now?
You gain the ability to breathe water, and you gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed. Okay. How close are you to the enemies? Let's see here. You are 40 feet from melee, but I know you can be extra big and swing wide, so I
Yeah,
think
I'm
they'll
not
be a little
using
35.
I'm not using that armor right now because
Oh.
I don't really want to hit it. So, because I know what happens if I hit it in melee, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Dragon Breath on myself. And much like before, I have no sense of self-preservation, and I will choose lightning.
Fair enough. Slowly charges up my armor.
Yeah. All right, I want to swim slightly off to the side of Alexian. I want to see if I can line up a breath to hit Alexian and the 2 goons.
Kind of like that.
The 15-foot cone.
Do like
So
a
it's
distance-
sort of
They're
like
pretty
that.
far away from the Alexian.
Let's see. If I can just hit Alexian, then that's what I'll take. But if I can get the other two in, that'll be
I don't
sick.
think you're getting the other two, I'm afraid. They're a little far away. There's like, yeah, there's a good 20 feet between them.
Yeah. All right. In that case, I will look to Alexian. Perhaps you remember this, and I will breathe lightning. I need a dex save from Alexian.
I never breathe fire. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, a dex save. That is going to be 12.
That is a failure.
Failure.
And I rolled really bad. So that is, well, since we're both underwater, this is doubled. So this is 8 doubled to 16 lightning damage.
All right, both of you take 16 lightning damage. Ah! Starting strong on the Aboleth. Very well done.
And I will con save because I quick damage. And I make it. Cool.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Okay,
Oh, actually,
so-
no. There's
Oh.
the homunculus servant.
Right.
Let me pull up the stats. I don't think they need to move. Oh wait, no, they need to move them 30 feet of the thing. They were oh, they're an ally, so something as well. Yeah, get them within 30 feet of Alexian.
Yeah, as long as they're considered an ally, as long as they're considered a creature and an ally to Coryllis, they will gain the swim speed feature as well. Okay, so we're moving 30 feet from closer.
Yeah, and because my son is 20 plus d20 plus 5. That's definitely a miss. That's too bad. Yeah. Fires off a force bolt and misses.
Unfortunate. I'm gonna take no legendary actions at all. Yeah, I'm not. Just so everybody knows. Gidget, what do you do?
Make sure I'm within 30 feet of Coryllis. And then I'm going to cast fairy fire on the beastie.
All right. It's gonna roll a 10 to save.
That's not going to do it. Needed a dex of 17.
All right,
It's all purple and glowing.
It is aglow with a harmless, glowing flame that will make your target easier to hit.
And this is the one I don't need to concentrate on.
Sweet. Is there anything else?
Nope.
All right. It is time to do evil shit. Let's see. He's pretty pissed at someone pretending to be him. Get fucked. I think he only needs to be within. Yeah, he won't go into the full range. Why would we? Oh, this is why. Okay, he's gonna swim over here and get in the melee range of everybody. Yeah, I think that's melee range of everybody. So he is. I want him to be 10 feet at the 10-foot marker from everybody. Except Prior, because Prior's at the back. It worked so well on you the first time, Krillus. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay.
So he's going to attempt to enslave you.
How about no? Whoa. 18.
18. This time, your mind is more prepared for the assault to come, and you create a mindful shield to defend yourself. You are not enslaved, and you are immune to it for 24 hours.
Yes.
It will be a bit. It's gonna make 2 tentacle attacks. At you, Seeker, because you dick. You're pretending to be me. That's not very nice. The first one is going to be a 24 to hit. That hits? Okay.
That hits.
I'm just gonna get the second attack out of the way, just make life easy. That one is much higher. That's a 28.
Yep, with it.
Okay, here comes the damage. I might just use these guys with my life a little easier on myself. Okay. Bludgeoning damage on the first attack is going to be 10 bludgeoning damage plus 2 psychic damage for a total of 12.
Got it.
Second attack is 16 bludgeoning damage plus 4 psychic damage.
Jesus. Okay, I'm bloody.
Yeah, it just starts slamming you with its with hate and anger, and that is going to bring us to the spawn, who are coming to play. Here we go. They are going to use their swim speeds. They're going to move forward 30 feet out of the kelp forest towards you guys. We're here to help, Alexian. We're your humble servants. They don't say that. They're not far close enough to get into melee with you, but they are. They're going to waste some attacks, but not all of them. Hey, Coryllis!
Yes.
They are going to fire psychic lashes at you.
That's what they think.
Natural 20.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, silver barbs.
Oh, it's like we were waiting for it. The next one's going to be 23 to hit.
Okay.
The last one's going to be 10. So you probably dodge one thanks to it. Who are you giving your advantage?
Seeker.
All right. You are going to take. Got off lucky, my friend. 9 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that could have been way worse, but I didn't roll very good. Okay, that's what those two little guys from the side do. They're swimming at you with all haste, but that is all they're capable from at this range. They are wielding like spears, like harpoons in their hands, but they are not quite to melee yet. Coryllis, what do you do?
Could I 10-foot radius shatter all three of them?
Let's see. Oops. Let's see. I think it's possible. Yeah, that looks pretty.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, they're all touching.
I'll give it to you.
All right, kaboom.
Kaboom! All
Con
right.
save DC 16. I wanna upcast it to 3rd level.
Okay. That is going to be a failure for 8. That is going to be a 16 to save on the second spawn.
Still fail.
All right, and the aboleth rolls a 17 to save.
That saves. So half damage.
All right, roll them up.
Hmm. $21.
21. All right, the aboleth will take 10. 2 bad guys will take 21. Yeah, there's like this implosion of water and this sort of diluted thunderous sound under the water that kind of sort of shakes everything, and they're sort of spun out, ragdoll just for a second before recovering. The spawn are still quite strong and quite ready to keep fighting.
Dick.
You're continuing to wear down the aboleth. He's not bloody, but you're wearing him down. Anything else, Coryllis?
So, as a bonus action, I can use a Jules charge to target myself or one willing creature I can see within 15 feet. I can teleport them to another place within 15 feet of myself. They go boom, and then there's a DC 18 con save for any enemy within 5 feet. So, if
Nobody's within 5 feet of any of your allies, isn't it?
yeah, I think it's where they appear. So, would I be able to swim up a little bit and then plunk Seeker a little bit closer to the aboleth?
You could teleport him 5 feet closer to the aboleth and get this little attack off, yeah.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay.
And then a
All right, the jewel glows. You vanish, Seeker, and then in a golden flash of radiance, appear just a little bit closer. I'll make the con save. That's a failure for sure with an 8.
Hell yeah.
And you may roll your 4d10 radiant and blind the target.
Oh, I forgot about the blinding. That's good too. 25 radiant damage. Holy fuck, I got 2 10s.
25. Good job. Excellent
yeah.
move, my friend. Well done.
And it's blinded, which is good for Seeker getting out of there if they have to.
Wonderful.
That is.
And I have to mark off a charge.
It roils, it growls, and its tentacles kind of like lash at its eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else?
That'll do it.
It will say, it was kind of here to hit it because I know this power. And will, referring to you, Seeker, say, how are you doing this? And will take a legendary action to make a disadvantaged tail swipe at you in anger. It does seem to recognize the ability.
Really?
Yeah.
And
I mean, you look like the guy, and you just did his thing.
because you look like him right now. But because he's completely blind, he just flails. He's not even close to trying to hit you.
Wonderful.
Which will bring us to Prior's turn.
Oh, I think I'm about to have a little fun. How close is everybody?
Within 30 feet.
Like,
Not much, yeah.
to be very
The closest-
specific,
The furthest
is everyone
person
with
Yes.
is everybody within 15 feet of each other? The spawn and the aboleth. 15-foot cube to be specific.
Is everybody within 15 feet of each other as well as the
15
enemies?
foot the 15-foot cube for the enemies. Are they within a 15-foot cube?
Are the enemies within a 15-foot cube? Okay.
Yes,
Let me-
of each
let me
other.
check that. Understood. Answer is probably maybe. Let me see here. Okay, that's the cube. Hang on.
Can I hit
Hang on.
or yeah, like kind of like the shatter that was cast recently. Are the three of them within a 15-foot cube of each other?
Only 2 of them are.
I'll take that.
Yeah, you could get either one of the spawn, or 2 of the spawn, and if you get the one, you get Aboleth as well.
I would like the one in the aboleth as well.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 3 charges on my brand new ring.
Hey, yeah.
Come on. There we go. You're a little slow. Let's see. I'm going to cast Shooting Stars. For every charge you expend, you launch a glowing mote of light from the ring to a point you can see within 60 feet of yourself. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from that point is showered in sparks and makes a DC 15 Dex saving throw, taking 5d4 radiant damage on a failed save, or half as much on a success.
All right.
This is going to be a lot of dice.
Yeah, our big Aboleth is going to fail that.
Yes.
Our spawn only rolls a 13.
Oh.
So both of these 2 guys fail as starlight fires across the wall.
Oh god, this is going to be a lot of dice. Give me a second.
No worries.
Oh lords, am I getting this number right? Because this is terrifying. Yep.
It's a cool ring. I'm officially muting your tab.
No, it's awesome.
The visual of 15 D4 was fantastic. That is 38 damage to both.
Yikes, that's so much damage. Well done, 38.
So much dice.
Well, I got news for you, sir. That Aboleth is officially bloodied and very bloodied. So, the 2 spawn are... Or that one spawn would be bloodied as well. The Aboleth is roaring in anger and pain, lashing out blindly. Is there anything else prior?
I think Prior will be good for that, and now I shall attack with two attacks with uh the angel.
Understood. Understood.
And I can't. What are my numbers? Um. mm.
Yeah, you
Okay,
need
the
to spend a
first.
bonus action to make it.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
How
this.
do you combat creature shares your initiative count, takes a turn immediately after yours, and obeys your verbal commands. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The first attack is a 14,
14 will miss.
and the second attack is a 23.
23 will hit. Roll some damage.
6 plus 7. Not the best, but freaking app today. 13.
13. All right. You blast it. It roars again. It's definitely slowing down. The water is filled with blood. It is very, very, very hurt. Is there anything else, Prior?
Um, how far away is Seeker from me?
Seeker is 25 feet. But your turn is also over, Prior. So unless
Yes,
there's
I'm
anything else.
No, I think I'm it. I just want to see where he was on the map and where the aboleth is. I don't like that idea of getting closer.
Fair enough. Okay. Aboleth is definitely taking a legendary action, just flailing angrily, desperately. I'm going for you again, Seeker, because you're the one who's pretending to be him in his mind. On another nat one, he's just flailing, absolutely can't pin you down at all. Literally has no idea where to strike, and is just flailing the tail around, but cannot get to you. Seeker, in the guise of the Apotheon himself, there's not much left of this aboleth. What do you do?
Okay. Do I commit to like going all in to kill this thing, or do I recover? Hmm. I have to use Gidget. You know, I think between the two of us, we can finish this thing off. Um, I will use my bonus action to use defensive field and give myself 7 temporary hit points. And then I will use my action to. Do I breathe in this thing and risk killing myself?
Fuck it. Coming out with a blazing glory, bro.
Yeah, I'll like slightly adjust my position a little bit to kind of loop or move around the aboleth to try and get not just the aboleth but also the two goons in the cone if possible.
Oh, I got you. Tricky. You'll probably want to go under and up at that if you want to try
Yeah.
and do that, which is possible. Which is possible. Okay. So you take your speed to swim around and underneath, and then you can try and like shoot it upward. Oh, 50 feet's a little.
They really,
Feeling a
they really
little-
not moved any closer. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's still a little shy. I'm sorry to say. If you want to get the aboleth in there.
That's fine. We'll focus down the aboleth and screw it. Fine. We'll just take the damage. I have a 10 hit points buffer. So yeah, we'll breathe. Need a dex save from the aboleth.
All right. That is a natural 20 to succeed.
Okay, so that is, well, 7 lightning damage to us both.
How would you like to kill
Oh,
Alexian the Aboleth with 5 hit points remaining?
Whoa.
Yeah, so you just almost swims underneath it, grabs onto it in the like, knowing that like the hands will like sink into the flesh or whatever the thing was.
Yeah.
Let's go. You are no Apotheon. And then just lightning streaks out of them.
You shock yourself, you shock the creature. It roars in pain and agony, and its body gives up. This residuum infected menace to the ruins of Kael'Maro seizes and floats down as you pull your hands free of the mucus, and it falls down. The moment it dies, the moment that lightning goes through it, the spawn like grab their head for a second in like surprise, and then kind of shake their heads, and then swim away in terror. As if now that the Aboleth is dead and their master is slain, they have no reason to continue fighting. And they begin to swim away from Kilmarl altogether.
And Seeker drops the disguise.
Just shout after them, be pleased.
Be pleased, motherfucker. Incredible, guys. You guys have done it. Short order, you've already succeeded the task set before you by Jamil. And just to speedy it along, if anyone wants to roll investigation checks for loot in the kelp forest.
Yep.
Oh, hell yes. I will use my Kenku recall to get
Yeah.
advantage of that.
I was gonna help
Come
you out
on,
anyway.
good dice. I have that one. I find shit.
You poke your eye on like a piece of kelp, and you're like, "Ow! Fuck!
I'll just
No!"
help you
Where's
to
kelp?
give her
I see
advantage.
lots of
24.
kelp.
Fucking it.
16.
24, 16. My 16 and my 24. What'd you get, Cross?
Oh, I was just gonna give someone advantage, but I can roll.
Okay, 16 and 24 will be enough.
Yeah.
DC 15. You guys go looking around the kelp forest, and you are going to find the following. You find a small hoard, actually, that the Aboleth has accumulated. You find a pouch of 156 gold pieces. You find a ruidium shield. You find a ruidium short sword. And lastly, you find a very, very, very fancy Allegiance of Allsight pinned to the garment of a water-bloated human corpse in Allegiance of Allsight Explorer garb. This brooch is magical.
Oh,
Anyone would like to roll an Arcana check?
Oh, I would.
Yep.
DC's pretty up there. This is a somewhat obscure magic item.
Alright. I'll use Kenku recall again to get advantage, please.
just gonna go.
Why am I
for it.
rolling so badly today? No rolls. Okay, 18.
21.
13.
27.
My God.
I have
27.
expertise in investigation and arcana.
That's fucking
The,
awesome.
the scary thing is, I have neither.
Wow.
Just because this is so obscure, and as usual, it's taking very, 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 very long to load. This is an uncommon magic item known as a brooch of shielding.
Yes.
Nice.
It, I think, essentially gives you like perfect defense against the magic missile spell and resistance to force damage. I'm pretty sure, but it's not loading. I will give you the details when they do, but it is time anyway for us to take a break. So when we come back, sort out the loot, decide your next steps, and gain a successful short rest.
Right on. Okay, I'll do short rest now before I get up.
Same.
Oh my God. I roll a 1 and a 2. Great job, me. Okay.
Way to go,
The-
me.
In the meantime, let's see.
Oh, here we go.
Seekers.
Brooch of Shielding is attunement, resistance to force damage, immunity to damage from magic missile. It also looks cool.
Seeker's taking a hit, right?
Don't worry about healing me now.
Okay.
Because I've second winded and short rested. I'm totally fine.
I mean, heck, if you second wind then short rest, you're really good.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back soon, guys.
Back in a bit.
Okay. No, it's just us right now, I believe. I think it's just you and I. That was me. Oh, I didn't hear.
I like how when this as the session progresses, it starts with my face being completely washed out because the sun is right there. Now later on, now my face is detail again. Okie dokie. Welcome back.
You'll
What
throw
would
that one
you
into
like to?
Seeker's repertoire.
Yeah, that one. I have this weird gnome from. But anyway, what is next? You guys have short rested. You have acquired a loot. You've acquired more Rewidium weapons and arms. And you could return back to the Cobalt Soul if you wished to receive your reward. You guys have kicked ass and chewed bubblegum.
Seeker
Enjoy
is like
bubblegum.
staring out towards where the big black portal thing is. He's
Yeah, this
twitching
is
a little
very.
bit.
Yeah, I think all of you may be weighing in your minds. You have a very clear choice. You could either return to the Cobalt Soul, gain your reward, or perhaps you decide that you're ready, despite them, to continue your adventure deeper into Netherdeep itself.
Are you not curious? Don't you wish to see?
Yes.
I
Very
mean,
much
yeah.
so.
You want to just, I mean, we just poke our heads in. It's probably the responsible thing to do is to poke our heads in, right? Because we don't know
Yeah.
what could be there, and so we should scout it.
Yeah. And maybe the aboleth was protecting, the people up here from something down there. So maybe us going to find out just is for the best safety of all down here.
Yeah, no, no. It's the neighborly thing to do since we're in the neighborhood.
I think so.
Seeker just like looks to all of you, and almost like a tear in their eye. It's like, I expected a greater resistance. I'm so proud.
Give you a pat on the shoulder.
Oh boy. Bunch of mages saying, why don't we poke our head in? Like the calamity never happened.
Does anyone
Um,
want to bond
Right.
with any of these weapons that we just got? Or the brooch?
No.
I would.
Ew.
I'd like the brooch.
Oh, the brooches.
Seeker should have the brooch.
Seeker should have the brooch. And we should take the weapons because they'll be worth something, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about attuning to them. That seems like a poor choice.
I mean, I'll look at the shield
look
because
at the shield. It's a fine shield, and it has red crystals sort of poking out from it. You feel it attempting to attune you. The Bravehearts told you that they undeniably have great power in them. There's a cost for that power, but they do have great power in them. I mean, if they could wield them, why can't you see them?
I'll like float the shield over to you.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna toss a coin.
It's always a
Well,
good
I'll
way to-
I guess I'll just roll a d20 and
Yeah,
odds.
even
I
odds.
take odds. I attune to it. Tails. I don't. Well, not tails. Odds. I attune to it. Evens. I don't.
Fair.
Odds. I attune.
Yay!
7.
All right. Add an attune to a ruidium shield, my friend. So here's what happens. Oh, I'll send you guys a picture of what the shield looks like, by the way, in the Zoom chat.
Cool.
It doesn't look, I mean, that bad, does it? It doesn't look that bad.
Oh, it's
Doesn't
cool.
look that dangerous.
It's like got carnage attached to it.
Yeah. You attune to it. Tendrils of rubidium extend across the metal surface of the shield. You now have resistance to psychic damage. You can breathe water. You can a walking speed equal to, or swimming speed equal to your walking speed. You can read the features for yourself.
Yeah.
But I need you to make a charisma saving throw as you attune to it.
Oh shit. Guidance.
You can't.
Probably won't help.
Yeah, saving throw.
Is my bless still up?
6. That definitely fails.
Doesn't matter.
You, my friend, are going to not only gain a level of exhaustion, but something is going to change in your appearance.
Oh, what?
Ooh.
I feel partially responsible for this.
No, I was tempted by power. A better shield was very tempting.
Reoccurring theme with some of your characters.
What?
What?
No.
No. I'm just trying to find it. Give me but a moment. It's being a little... Sorry, I just have to hunt through the 10 documents in order to possibly find what I'm looking for. Here we are. As you attune to it and you feel the exhaustion kind of come over you, you're going to start to feel itchy. And you guys will notice that Seeker's arm has like a crimson red rash has sort of emerged across his arm where the shield makes contact.
Okay, could be worse.
Could be worse.
So the corruption spreads.
But hey, you got a cool shield and it's got some pretty good features on it.
Yeah.
Does.
Okay. You guys swim ever closer, not mentioning anything about what just happened. You swim ever closer. sort back through all my shit. Oh, fuck. Ew. Bloody hell. Give me a second, sorry. Something pretty cool is gonna happen. That's gonna be the thesis of this next part.
Everyone gets
So-
39 gold from that little pile.
Yeah. Amid the ruins of the sunken palace is a gaping rift of pulsating, sickly red light. Black energy swirling with oily colors that shimmer and hiss inside of the open rift. Glowing spines of residuum sprout from the edges, forming a jagged, partially intact dome around the space. You approach further, even closer still. Krillis,
Sir?
as you guys approach right up to the side of it, getting ever closer, maybe one of you, maybe Seeker with your residuum shield at the ready. Krillis, before that happens, when you reach about 10 feet of the rift, your amulet, your jewel, begins to glow with a holy light. And that holy light grows and grows until it becomes a single long golden piercing light that rains down upon the oily blackishness of the barrier and pierces through it like light casting away the shadows of the darkness and piercing through the protective barrier of the rift, allowing entrance. I will, however, need everyone to make a charisma saving throw, as that will not be without its detriments.
Rat.
A natural 20 for 18.
Attaboy.
Hey.
I'm going to use my luck for that.
That one.
24.
Okay, 24. You are
5.
going to
Sorry.
20. Okay, 5. You're going to take 36 psychic damage.
Wait. Too late.
Krillis, what'd you get again?
24.
24. You are going to take 18. Seeker, you rolled very well.
I had a natural 20, but I'm exhausted, so 18.
18's enough. That'll be 18 psychic damage. Prior, how'd you roll?
Reduced to
Got on that
9.
one.
Yeah.
Nat 1, you'll take the full 36 psychic damage. Yes, it is cast away the darkness and whatever, but as the rift opens and whatever barrier between Netherdeep and here unfolds, a wave of like psychic outlash comes from the rift itself as it opens and just buffets all of you with this psychic energy. The light dims from your jewel, and the rift remains pierced and open for entrance. If it were your desire, you could now enter Netherdeep.
I look back at everyone and just kind of nod.
Does Briar have a shield at the moment?
I do.
I will hand over my replicated shield +1.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know, nice big metal, slightly golden, glowing shield. It may fade if necessary, but it is strong.
Gidget's gonna heal herself real quick.
Good plan. Probably a good
Basically a
idea.
shield +1, am I right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit a potion of healing. Get rid of that.
I'll take a potion instead. I got a couple of those.
I think that that kills my homunculus outright.
Fair enough.
Success or fail, it just gets killed.
Professor
Can't-
X the shit out of it.
Despite the
not
fact that
immune
it's
to
a
psychic
construct,
damage?
it's not immune to psychic damage.
God damn it.
It's immune to poisons, which, you know,
Right.
classic for this campaign, but
This campaign has been entirely of saving throws and the damage you have the least likely chance to have resistance to.
someone told Matt Mercer, oh yeah, like charisma saving throws are some of the least resisted in the game. What if we made a
Based our
story?
entire
Entire
campaign around it.
campaign around it.
Yeah, and put him underwater too.
Like, I was originally thrilled with Vashek going, oh my god, I'm so glad I've got this Aura of Protection where we have a +4 to all of our saves. Oh well.
Yeah.
God, I wonder what feat I'm gonna take next. Maybe resilience.
Yeah, resilient.
Possibly resilience. Okay, you going in?
Yeah,
Or you falling back? You know the way in, you know the way out.
we're just auditing. We'll just check it out.
Just go poke your head in.
Yeah.
Little look around.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Very
I've
fair.
got to remember I can do that. Shit.
You just close the screen share for half a moment while I get this very hospitable place all set up for you.
Perfect. Set the table and whatnot.
Exactly. You got it. You got it. Okay, I can't say shit. We gotta turn on the fucking lights. What the fuck? What the fuck, Richard?
Hmm.
Ah, I see. I understand. Oh, this, okay.
Why not?
It's actually pretty smart. Okay. Here we go. Woohoo. Welcome to Netherdeep.
Oh my god.
It's a nice place. Sort of. Oh, that was. You want to see a little image of what it might look like when you enter? This is in the
Yeah.
perspective, of course, of the rivals, but you know, whatever.
Oh, still floating.
We still underwater?
Feels,
Oh yeah, you're still
feels
underwater.
familiar.
Oh, the statues. Yeah.
Okay. So, there's some things we've got to deal with as you enter. Oh my god. As you guys enter here, you guys feel everyone except for Seeker. Everyone feels an immense gravity hitting them from every side, and your lungs hurt. Really dramatically hurt. Coryllis, you alone are able to understand what is happening. Wherever you've teleported to, it is miles and miles and miles underwater. This is deadly water pressure. You look around and might be surprised to see that Seeker seems to be fine. Everyone else clearly sort of reels from it, and you expect your party cannot survive long here, under this immense water pressure. But either way, we need to proceed.
Yeah. I'll communicate that to the group.
Before you communicate to the group, you guys enter into this most strange underwater grotto. As you are dealing with the feeling of this great gravity upon you, and burst from the planar rift, you are plunged into the deep, cold water here. You are floating about 10 feet above the floor of this cavernous pit, with the rift at your back. Two enormous statues have settled into the sea floor at awkward angles. Each statue is missing its head, and one of the statues has an outstretched hand that looks like it might grab anything that gets too close to it. Covering the statues and clinging to the walls are the crystalline tendrils that shed dim, eerie red light. A 10-foot high tunnel at floor level leads out of the sunken chamber. which is patches of seagrass glowing everywhere. You see swimming in the dark water 20 feet above of you are 3 different creatures.
Oh.
2 of them are medium-sized, so they look to be about the size of like any one of you, but it is a fish, so it is a very large fish. It has a little like antenna that comes off of its forehead and dips down into what almost looks like almost like a horse's tail that is actually one sort of like fleshy piece that glows. It is covered in, it has no eyes in its sockets. The skin just completely goes over them. Like someone has been blinded long ago and the skin is just fully just like grown across that where they are. And instead is covered in spikes and glowing red dots. It has tendrils that come down from its chin like a beard and rows of needle-like teeth. This is very, what's that fish called in the real world? The
Anglerfish?
angler. Yeah, very much like a terrifying, corrupted, glowing anglerfish. That is like 5 feet in height and then is a long ass fish. And slithering above both of them, large sized, as large, much probably bigger than any horse you've ever seen, is a long snake like creature. It has a long black body and is covered in just like residuum red spikes. Hard, sharp, intentional spines that go all the way down its back and eventually connect with its tail, which becomes both sides of the tail. It has fins. It looks like an underwater snake dragon of residuum. I will send you the pictures of all of these 3 most disconcerting creatures you see. So this is the snake that is about larger than a horse.
Oh, it's so fucking sick.
And this is those lovely fish that have the little lures on their heads.
Run away!
Oh, lovely. I don't think you communicate with this one, Chris.
No, not that light.
Yeah, I don't think so, huh?
Chris, go. Use make friends. What do you do?
Uh, we have to get out of here as soon as we can. The pressure down here, I mean, could cause any number of problems, but death is one, so we should hurry and ideally not trigger any of those up there.
Pressure? What pressure?
The water pressure on our bodies could cause extreme pain in every single inch of your skin or organs.
Why don't we go back and plan for this? Because I'm getting squished and ain't nothing squishing me.
Yeah. We are leagues below the surface of the sea.
Sig just look progressively more puzzled.
So after this near minute of deliberation and looking around the chasm, we're going to deal with our first level of damage from water pressure.
Oh.
I would like each of you, save a secret, to take 39 force damage.
Fuck.
Okay. I'm grabbing them after that and just fucking swimming.
Yeah, you feel just like the constitution of your body just like can't hold any longer, and like some of you break ribs. Just like the pressure just becomes too much, and the levee breaks, and you guys feel like snaps inside of your body. Maybe one of your lungs near bursts from the pressure.
Okay.
You just start swimming around, grabbing the party, and go back through the rift.
Yeah.
Okay. And so you do. Come out the other side, the pressure's relieved, you guys all are able to like actually like fill your lungs again as the pressure is gone. And you're alive.
That's just really bad.
What
Never
happened?
been never been that deep before. The water pressure was incredibly painful. You weren't hurt?
I was fine.
Perhaps the Ruidium protects you.
I would like to say, but Gidget's looking peaked.
Peeking.
Oh.
Like, I guess she's not bleeding because
It's all internal blood.
it's all
Yeah,
internal, but
internal.
she's looking
Oh,
bad.
probably out of the nose, mouth. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're like, what's your problem? You turn around, the whole party like looks like they've just got beaten from 360 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. If I didn't heal myself before going in, that would have been
I'd have dropped.
I'm impressed some of you guys are down. That was a lot of damage.
Let us return to solid ground.
Yeah, after,
Yes,
after
please.
after the psychic assault, I was like, I'll
I'm
do
good.
a cure wounds on myself. And then we hit that. I'm like, if I didn't cure wounds, I would have dropped.
Yeah, I took
Okay.
a potion and healing worded, and
Ooh.
if I hadn't,
Yeah, that would have been that, huh?
Fucking A.
All right, you guys swim back to base camp, perhaps.
Yeah.
And you walk in, and Professor Insight's like, "Oh, how's it? Oh, God. Didn't go well with the obelisk. Oh, I see. Oh no.
I mean, after that hit, I am happy to. Who needs a heal? Me, you, anyone? Seeker's probably fine.
I'm
Girls,
okay.
you're okay?
Yep.
Okay. Ooh.
I'll like look to the all side. No. Aboleth. And then I'll like mimic its like death throes.
Oh. Oh
Yeah.
well, I'm glad to see you're victorious then. Some cost, but you've done it. Impressive.
Yeah, it's just dead.
Excellent, excellent. No longer will they get in the way of our investigations. Perhaps a descent into Netherdeep itself could be achieved now if we only had a key somehow to get in.
So you like gonna roll deception to see if you can contain their guilt. 13. What's his passive insight?
Insight. Out of here. She just blinks at you. She's like,
Okay.
Scholar not built for insight.
Shockingly, Professor Insight has no insight.
Let me double check. That's a very good point. Insight to Kire has. Oh, no, she's got a decent passive insight. He looks over at you, and despite your bird face, she kind of tilts her head at you as if she's looking through you a little bit.
No. What?
You just, I apologize for staring. Yeah, it just seemed like you had something to say.
So you're just kind of like, oh, portal open.
The portal's open. Truly?
Seeker nods.
We could begin an expedition down there then.
oh,
Finally!
that
Seeker-
would be
Seeker
so.
just shakes their head.
That's less. So it's like the water down there will kill you. I think you got to be built different because the water
kills you. You need to be built
it's
different.
and she's looking at Coryllis and she's like, the water hurt me. It was squishing me.
In Aquan, because I feel like that would be the best way of communicating stuff about water. They probably got a lot of good words for water and stuff. I'll say to her, because she could speak primordial, right?
I don't know.
Like she did when I first got there. Because I think it was her that spoke to me in primordial. Anyway, say the pressure under there is incredibly immense. You won't survive half a minute under that pressure.
She does speak back in Aquan. She does understand the language of Aquan.
Yeah.
And
I
she
thought
goes,
so.
How interesting. It is not only just a gate, but a portal as well into the depths of the ocean.
Yes, incredibly deep.
Hi. That's going to take some time to figure out how to manage that. I'll have to file a report.
Mm-hmm.
It'll only take a month.
Yeah, great.
But a
Get
month we
on
must
that, but
take.
it's incredibly unsafe, so don't rush it.
2 months then. Very well.
Also, crazy creatures down there, and I'll minor illusion the anglerfish one.
Wow, we have never seen such a like before. Incredible. Oh,
Yeah.
what an exciting adventure. Maybe I will have to expedite. I will send a message immediately. I'll bypass all channels.
No,
And get it right to the head to the heads of the college. They'll surely want to know of this most imminent discovery.
and danger.
Indeed. I will at least have to send my my good friend with the really long name to investigate the opening that you have made.
Oh, that's a
Well
good
done.
idea. It's like, yeah, send her.
Yes, she'll be most. It'll be good to know.
We go back tomorrow, and she's just floating there, crushed. Nice.
Well, bye. And she's gonna turn around and go back to dusting whatever artifact she was working on. And if you wish, you guys can report back to the surface and lick your wounds a little bit and figure out, or go to the Temple of the Mentor, collect your money, and figure out next steps.
Like money, I think.
Well, we can expedite that. To Onkarel you return, entering back into the dry city of Onkarel, the blazing heat. You guys sort of limp into the Temple of the Mentor and into the High Curator's office where Jamil will go, well, saying be pleased doesn't feel quite right. You look like you've been through much, my friends.
Well, shockingly, the Aboleth was the easy part.
Really?
The rift is open.
Oh, excellent. Magnificent.
What
What is the
lies
bad news?
beyond?
Yes.
Portal is so deep. And then Seeker will just make the noise of like metal, like crunching, and like makes the hand motion of just like.
Yes, I see.
Crushing
Such
pressure.
dangers.
However, I'll like set the shield down against perhaps my better judgment. I was unaffected by the pressure.
Very concerning. Very concerning indeed. Well, first things first, and he will put 1,000 gold on the table. Say, that is your reward. Well deserved.
Gidget will hand over the ruidium short sword that we found and said, and I don't know if the ruidium is offering some protection. I don't know if anyone can attune to a short sword. I don't use martial weapons myself, but I'll turn that in because I know you were looking for them.
Is the short sword martial or simple?
I believe it's martial.
No, yeah,
Shit.
martial. I'll hand over the great axe as well, since I don't need that now.
Well, I will not resort to destroying these items outright, considering what you've told me they've just grown in value, though unfortunate they are. For the time being. My friends, I think the next step is clear. I will once again ask that you give us a couple of days. Maybe we can sort out some kind of solution that allows us to evade the use of ruidium. We also should keep an eye on our rivals. I will say this. The next mission will involve Netherdeep. I'm going to ask you to go back in, but not yet. Give us some more time. Give us some days. Take your time to prepare however you may, and we will do all we can to try and make this as possible as we can. But we're running out of time. The Allegiance, the Consortium, they smell opportunity, and they will make their moves if we do not. So I tell you this, take some time, prepare yourselves. But this will probably be the last amount of time I can give you before this final mission that must take place. You are doing very well. You have done very well. But
Thank you.
Netherdeep must be dealt with sooner or later. So take your time, recuperate, prepare, and I will send for you as soon as, well, I'll give you as much time as I can. And we will see what we can do to make things a little bit more acceptable.
Maybe we can use the time to figure out how to deal with the wildlife. That big old snake critter and the fishies didn't look too welcoming.
Fair enough. I might recommend a very large sword or a powerful spell.
Indeed.
Well, be pleased, my friends. This adventure you have come here to Oncorel for, I have a feeling is coming towards its end. I'll give you as much time as I can, and we will keep our eyes on the Allegiance and the Vermilion Dream. And he leaves you, and you definitely feel the weight of, like, this is probably the final downtime before the final push must be made.
We think Alexian's in there?
I think so.
Somewhere.
He said he was in a place of great water and pressure, so yeah.
You also recall Coryllis from the second vision in Bazzoxan. You recall that he was surrounded by like a red corrupting crystal like substance.
Mhm.
Um, and what little you saw of Netherdeep, it was entirely covered in it.
Okay, I'll say that.
I mean, it's a pretty good bet.
Yeah, yeah, it's got to be done too. Oh, okay. Gidget, could you help me write a letter for Samara?
I would be happy to.
Thank you. So I'll write a little. We're about to go do something really crazy, and you know, I've really loved spending time with you. I don't know if I'll be able to get back out, but I'll do my best to return to you, kind of thing. And I don't know, add a couple jokes and stuff. A winky face comment here and
I'll
there.
make you things. I'll tell you what, Coryllis, because maybe Gidget, would you offer any sort of input?
Yes.
And, are you
Please.
proficient in persuasion or performance, Gidget?
Nope.
Okay. Coryllis, I want you to make me a persuasion or performance check to make this letter lighthearted, fun, affectionate, preparing all the things you want.
Okay. 21.
You write a really good letter. You write a really good,
Nice.
like, last will that isn't, that, like, sort of blankets the devastation of that with some humor. But it's also very genuine at the same time. So you write a very good letter. Maybe Gidget makes some suggestions to help, but not really trained in such things. Perhaps you know what to write, Carlos.
Right on. And I'll go meet her at her shop.
Oh boy, here I go again.
We can just kind of breeze past that. I don't mind.
No. You approach her shop, and she says, "Marban Batali," which you have generally come to know means "Hello, my hero," as she has taken to
Aw.
calling you as like a pet, my hero.
My God. And I'll like do like a nice bow, and then take her hand and kiss her finger, and then go in for a hug. All that kind of sweet shit. And then I'll hand her the letter.
She will say, Mahadana. And you pull what out of there?
Yeah.
Essentially, she's like asking, what is it, basically?
It's for you, from me.
She goes to open it.
While she looks down, I shank her. No, I'm kidding.
I know. It's like, do you want her to read this in front of you?
Yeah.
Oh, because you can't. Yeah, okay. I got you, because you can't speak it. She looks at it, and she reads it, and you see a swirl of emotions as she reads it. She reads it, and she looks up at you with, like, fearful, tender eyes, and a little glassy eye, and she looks back down and reading it almost desperately for the next word. And, she laughs sadly at some of the jokes that are brought forth that bring sort of a tear but a smile at the same time. And she reads through it, and you feel it hitting the emotional beats you want. You know, when you write something like poetry and you're hoping we'll get a laugh at this part, we'll get maybe a tear at this part, or what have you. You hit all of those emotional beats as you'd like. And as she comes to the end, she kind of flips it over and looks at it, maybe reviews a couple of words, and then comes back to you and, like, puts her arms around you and kind of laugh cries into you a little bit.
Yeah, I'll do the same. And then
she pulls back and says, poking your chest very, very, like, authoritatively, very, very firmly. She says, "You've been a cowardly." And
yes,
then
I
she
will come back to you.
says, she sort of nods, goes, "Out, out."
I promise. Give her a big ol' smooch.
She just tries to not keep it complicated. She says, she starts to, like, go into a thing. She stops, and she almost, like, kind of shrugs, like, what else can I say? And she says, I'm gonna try and not butcher this because I feel like this is important. She says, "Lucky."
Whatty?
Oh, lucky. You have not heard her say this before.
I just kind of, yeah.
If you wish. Himbuki.
Insight. Ha! Crit fail. A 6.
You don't know what she's going for. She's, like, still hitting your chest, and kind of hitting your chest. She says, "Himbuki."
Okay. Don't understand.
She looks very sad. She looks at the letter. She knows you can't read it. It's not even in your pen.
Yeah.
She
Like, go to someone else that, like, is talking to a shopkeeper or whatever. Be like, could you translate for me, please?
goes, sure. Comes over. She says, "Himbuki." She says she loves you.
Oh. And I'll try to say it back to her
You say it back.
as well as I
And
can.
she
Yeah.
nods, desperately happy that you understand. And she says, "Himbuka yishin antarid iyaha." And he says, "She says she loves you, and you must come back to her."
But I love her as well, and I will return.
And he does. He looks at her. He says, "Himbuki swafayot," and she smiles at you and will put her arms around you and steal as much of your time as she can over the next week. And very much, like, pamper you and buy you little presents, little desert flower bouquets, and, like, just lavishing you with, like, affection and gifts and whatnot. And I will say, I'm sure there's some downtime, but around the end, surely a message will come. And she will look at you tearfully and hold your arm, and she will say, "Ashikrata." She holds your wrist very firmly, and she says, "Ashikrata." And you understand she's asking you not to go.
I put my hand on her hand. I kiss her forehead. I have to go. I have to be the hero you need me to be, and the hero my friends need me to be too. And I love you.
She just kind of shakes her head like she doesn't understand. She says, "Linda, Linda."
I pull out my my amulet, and it like I'll do like the light feature on it, but like a really dim version if I can. And I must. I'll like put my hand on the amulet and put my hand on her hand. I'm sorry, but I will come back to you.
She keeps saying, she was like almost growing frustrated and not really wanting to let go of your wrist. She says, "Linda, Linda," and you understand she's saying like, why? Like she doesn't understand why you must do this. And I will say this. In this moment, the amulet will grant you a momentary power. It glows, and by whatever grace the gods have for this amulet and around it, for but a moment, they will grant her the ability to understand you. If you would like to explain to her why you must do this.
Yeah.
And help her understand why you must go.
There was once a great civilization here under this city. It used to be where the city was. And the betrayers sunk it to the bottom of the ocean. And a hero rose in the ranks of elves and orcs that lived here before. And he is trapped down there. He was blessed by 3 gods. And I'll, mention each of them on the amulet as I go. And he carried this to protect as many people as he could. And the thanks he got has been an age of pain and suffering, and he deserves to pass on. I do not want to have to go, but we do not always get to choose the paths ahead of us, just how we follow them.
She says, "You can choose. You can choose to stay here with me. You can choose to not go to these horrible places. Stay with me."
Fuck's sake.
Why is this one man so important? Why risk your life for this one person?
Wars have been fought over one person. Lives have ended, and songs sung about one person. There is so much more than the flesh and bone of an individual. It is the stories and the inspiration that they give to others. If he can return and pass on, perhaps the effect will ripple across to many, many more people. Saving one is not just saving one. And I couldn't know for the rest of my life that there is one suffering that I could have helped, and you deserve a man who would do something about it. Not just sit.
She looks saddened. And she says, the life of one forgotten hero.
Yes. But I intended, at the end of my days, many decades past from here, that I will be a hero that cannot be forgotten.
She sighs, and her grip loosens, and she does not want you to go. She will not. But she doesn't understand. She doesn't hold the Apothian's life above yours.
Yeah.
But you try and make her understand, and she at least, and I think almost more importantly than her appreciating why you must do this, is that she appreciates that you feel like you must do this. And she respects your decision, though she may not agree with it. And lets you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I do the cute thing where like I leave and then I wait at the door and I'm like, oh fuck, like this is so hard. And then I
You
turn
see her
back
like
and be like,
sitting in the bed, like watching you leave. In this place of comfort you'll come to know in these last weeks.
I like knock on the door again
She opens.
and I jump in for like a big hug and a massive smooch.
Yeah.
And then I
She'll
go.
take it. And then you go.
Yep. I misty step because walking away is too painful.
Incredible. Very incredible. Excellent. Take an inspiration if you didn't already have.
Yeah. Thank you.
Cool. Why don't we keep it roleplay, because this is kind of the final hurrah. You've spent a lot of time in Ank'Harel here. Some of you have lived in Ank'Harel. And this is kind of the calm before the storm, the deep breath before the plunge. Where would the other three of you, where'd the three of you go as you go to take this most important trial? To save a long-lost hero, or stop the Ruidium threat, whichever would matter more to you, perhaps. Where are you guys going, and what are you taking in these last times?
Seeker is going to rip a page out of the book and start to pen a letter.
Okay.
And it will be a letter to their mentor back in the... Fuck, I can't remember the name of it now. It's too many cities.
You're back.
It is...
Oh, somewhere here in Marquette.
Yes. Drusa, that's the one.
Oh, Drusan.
Yeah. And we'll say, Master, your seeker is going to a place no other has ever tread. The knowledge and the tome that you have given me so long ago has grown greater and greater with each passing day, and now I will fill it with knowledge of a place deep in the ocean with creatures none have ever fought, pressures that none other can survive. I may not return, but I hope that with the values you've instilled in me, the greatness that you saw in me and that I see in myself, will see me return and deliver this never before seen knowledge back to you.
You may send that, of course.
And I will go to the nearest courier and have them send that to the Aerie Spire in Drusa.
There is a airship that is promptly heading in that direction, and maybe pay someone boarding, maybe one of the staff members, a couple of copper pieces, and just say, hey, find this residence and drop it off, as you've probably done many times before. And yeah, your letter, you watch the ship, this magnificent piece of artifice, take off and fly in the direction of Drusar with your letter towards your mentor. And he will know that his seeker has been great and will still be great in this discovery, in this accomplishment. Excellent. Take inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
What about Prior? What about Gidgets? What are your things that you're doing as you walk the sandy but beautiful streets of Ank'Harel and its many districts, and sort of see the sun and the light as this residuum slowly makes its way through the city underworld and causing harm and distress? But for now, the place is beautiful and wonderful as it always was. Where do you go? What do you do in these last days?
Gidget's gonna find a sommelier and sell a bottle of wine.
All right, you find your way to one of the high districts, or perhaps the Gilded District. You find a sommelier. There are many in the city. What kind of sommelier are you looking for? Are you looking for someone with deep pockets or someone else?
If I can find somebody who's got deep pockets and a reputation for uncommon merchant, like niche merchandise, that would be great, since what I have is niche and pricey.
Got it. I think you're probably looking for the Lap of the Gods. That is where the wealthy go to be tended to. That is where they do indeed have deep pockets. Lap of the Gods is a resort that people from across Exandria fly to enjoy, where Prior has a penthouse. And you go inside, and you will be addressed by like this very lavish orcish man and an elf who is sort of like the lead sort of connoisseur, lead of like, fine spirit acquisitions for the Lap of the Gods. They have a little meeting with you. They hear about your findings. You probably have a stamp of approval from the Legions of Allsight, and are utterly bemused by this bottle, and will gladly pay you the full sum. I can find that for you if you require. The sum will be paid.
I think it's like 1,000. At least that's what the other folks gave me.
So
Yes, they will happily pay you 1,000 gold pieces for such a rare vintage.
Yeah.
And be assured that someone of greatness will enjoy this bottle and will taste. We will have to sell this by the very small glass so that many may enjoy such a historically preserved wine. The bottle itself is magical and has kept it well preserved all this time and aged to perfection. You have blessed the Lap of the Gods. Thank you. Please be welcome to. We will make sure there is a table available for you at any time.
Well, I am grateful. I have to say I had the finest meal I've ever had when I was here with my friends, and I just couldn't think of any place that might respect a vintage such as this.
The proprietor says we should ensure that the wine is to satisfaction and to celebrate, I think, no? And then the sommelier goes, couldn't agree more, sir. And they will crack open this ancient bottle of wine. All of you get to like sniff the cork. You smell it. It's very excellent. You guys get very small, not quite shot glasses, very, very like perfect tasting, like wine tasting glasses, and a very small amount is poured into each of the 3 cups. And they'll say, to the sommelier will say to the one who runs the establishment, to the one who brings great treasures, and to the one who knows a treasure when he sees it. To all of us. And we will cheers each of you. that you all sip it, and oh, finest wine you've ever had. I don't know if Gidget would know a very fine wine from a $20 bottle of wine. Some people are like, it's wine. I don't know. But I don't know what kind of person Gidget is.
I think Gidget appreciates art. And anything that's done to the level of art, and by the way you've described it, I think that she would realize that this is something that was done by people who thought of winemaking as an art form. But it's
And that's fair.
obvious in the taste. I think she's probably like almost a little teary-eyed by
That is true.
having
And
experienced something so excellent.
exactly. And very truly, whether the flavor can be appreciated or not, the legend can certainly be appreciated through it. And each of you taste it, and there's the sommelier seems very pleased by the taste of the vintage. He goes on about unique tastes and flavors that he picks out from it. The proprietor seeing see little gold signs in his eyes, and you appreciate the legend all in turn. And the proprietor will say, "May the trades bring us fortunes in these next endeavors." And all of you can finish off your little sips of wine, and man, how fitting, Gidget, that in your sort of final appraisal appreciation of like what you have before you delve is what you've already discovered and already accomplished, and isn't there anything more perfect? You appreciate the ancient world that you have found and work to preserve. Perhaps something of even greater importance to an archaeologist is a very person who is in and of themselves a relic of that ancient time. This Apothian, this Alexian, he is 800 years old. He faced the Ruiner in single combat. He is surely more valuable than any bottle of wine. But you appreciate the legend, and you go to appreciate it even still by this delve. You need to do. And last but not least, Prior, you have come to a strange land, a strange place where the sand is white, where the buildings are very different from your own, where orcs and elves and scholarship is appreciated more than sort of the bestial survival nature of Zorhas. This is a very different and enlightened land than you are used to. It is also a place remissed and far removed from your god. What is Prior appreciating before this final adventure?
Prior would return to his suite and his indulgences. Probably maintain. How many days do we have?
You're gonna probably have about the same amount of time, like 7 days, and you guys will all have downtime opportunity too.
He'll maintain speaking with his, I'll say court, for lack of a better term.
Fair enough. Yeah, your admirers.
Yes. Discussing the benefits of following the my brain just completely blank. The Luxon.
The Lux.
And reiterating the saving graces of the Luxon, and how they should desire to be on those saving graces. The easiest way, my favor to unite them to the Luxon. A pittance, whatever they can. What's what I'm looking for? Offer. Pass the collection plate, as you were.
Understood. I think there's a couple of people amongst your admirers who you know are people of greed and sin, who maybe appreciate your tales for the sake of enjoying the money and the wine and the good things around you. And there are some amongst them, however, who are interested of your tales, who do genuinely sort of, maybe they came here for the wine, maybe they came here for the food, but they came to appreciate the Luxon, where you speak of this great beacon of light and life. You do not, of course, share anything about consecution. That would be a
No,
deep
no, I
betrayal to the
wouldn't.
religion
I wouldn't.
itself.
I would skirt the topic and discuss everlasting life. Um,
Yeah, more as like a
the life
philosophy
beyond.
than a practice, understood. But nonetheless, there's a couple of young fellows here who maybe again came for the wine, came for the this, but you find them with sort of stars in their eyes as they listen to you speak of the Luxon and life everlasting and the lands of Jorhas and the danger and adventure to be found there and the court of Rosanna and um, but mostly about the Luxon and the faith there, where everyone in the land shares the faith, not like the prime deities, where one picks one or the other, but all are joined in love and faith of the Luxon. Um, and you think you might have a couple of people on your hands who might be interested in taking that journey to Jorhas one day, perhaps. You maybe have put the hooks in a couple of people about the Luxon. And maybe that's what you appreciate, is you are in this land very far from the possibility of consecution, where your life pride is, if you die, it is forfeit from rebirth. But nonetheless, these things must be done. You take the time to appreciate your own religion. Very good. An inspiration around the table. Everybody has given me some lovely role play, so everybody should be having an inspiration right now. And we find ourselves with a bit of an awkward amount of time. Not quite enough time to, not quite enough time to do some downtime, but maybe enough time that maybe the party might wish to come together and have a sort of maybe a last drink or conversation or talk about fallen friends and past adventures and future adventures and hopes and dreams and what you expect to accomplish and what you have accomplished. And maybe be sort of, playing fancily with the time. Maybe it's been about 6 days and you guys expect a message any time now from the High Curator. And perhaps you find yourselves around the lap of the gods, maybe, if that works. Being paid maybe a little complimentary dinner as the wine Gidget sold them is selling very well, and maybe it's like a thank you dinner. You guys are given a complimentary dinner at the lap of the gods. And you find yourself sitting around this common table once again to prepare for the journey ahead, and I will leave the conversation with you at the table as you're served many fine courses.
So, assuming it all goes well and we're able to free the Apothian and everything works out, what are we doing after?
I will return to Jerusalem.
Y'all all going back to Jorhas?
No, Jorhas was never my home. It was just where was told to go by the oracles. There's nothing else for me there. So I think I may stay here for a while. Things are going really good with Samara. I want to see how that can go.
There are a couple of schools you could spend a little time and learn Marquesian. It isn't a difficult language once you put your mind to it.
Yeah, I would love that. That's a good idea.
What about you, Prior?
While the city is lovely and has its delights, I do believe I will be returning home. I might stay for a short bit and spread the word of the Luxon. Maybe I can increase our flock back in home.
Oh, that's certainly a good thing. I came back home a couple of years ago my sister was starting this big show, and I mean, she's been great, and we hadn't seen each other in over 25 years, so it's been a couple of years and it's been fun. But I don't know if teaching at a university really suits me as well as being out in the field. So I don't know if I'm here in Ank'Harel forever.
Sure, there are more sites around the world that are from before the calamity.
Yeah, maybe try to check something else out.
Become a seeker yourself?
That's really funny.
Yeah.
But I do want to see your sister and see if she could make some songs for us.
See, she's really cool and she's really good at it. We could tell her our story and she'd make one heck of a show. And for much
would
as
be
I like
awesome.
to play, she's really good.
Looking
So,
forward to it.
Music I can copy, but never had a mind for it myself.
Same. I
Me
can I
neither.
can make instruments and I can play with proficiency, but I'm no artist, and I know that. All I have to do is listen to my sister to tell the difference.
Maester had me. Apply your mind, seeker, to all things artifice. Performance is not important.
Not to artifice, no. But the world would be a dreary place without it.
True. No fear for what
Yeah,
lies in the deep.
I have my personal concerns of what we may be coming to face, but fear? No. I cannot fear my future. I know I am one with the Lux. Come win, come fail, ultimately I will return to the light. We'll do our best, and I will do my best to make sure that we do succeed. But there's no fear.
I see. Perhaps my overwhelming confidence has infected you all.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been thinking about that snaky dragon thing, and like, we're I'm guessing he ain't friendly,
I would not think so.
right? Like, I don't like to judge a book by its cover, but them fish didn't look like they were inviting us to tea.
There's yet, there, there has yet to be anything that has been affected by the Viridium that has been friendly.
Right? So I am kind of wondering, like, what kind of what what we're gonna be dealing with other than teeth, because the sneaky dragon big thing looked, kind of terrifying.
Iridium is based around the mind. So, Seeker will kind of eye their shield.
If each of us had one of these, we would be safer.
It carries great risk, but I feel a wall around my mind, such that even the Aboleth would fail. to truly harm me.
Oh.
I want to give you a little quick insight here, Seeker, since we're considering this is like a couple days have passed.
Yeah.
You certainly have become aware by now that these residuum corruption con saves are consistent. Like every time you wake up, basically you have to roll a new one, and maybe one day you got into like 2 and you realize corruption following it, and you're like, oh shit, and maybe like unattuned to it for a day or two, and you know.
Yeah. That's a little unfortunate because based on what the DC is, I will never make it unless I roll on that 20.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ugh.
So yeah, maybe the next day came and you felt even more exhausted, even more signs of corruption. You like maybe woke up one morning with pulsating crimson veins like across your arm, like spreading up towards your shoulder from the weapon. You're like, hey, we're gonna unattune for a day or two.
Unattune for a day. I probably have not reattuned to it for at least a little while.
Okay.
But my mind, well, it is walled from outside threats. Inside,
But
it all
between us,
starts to crumble.
Oh.
but we only have 3 of these things. We have the sword, the shield, and the axe.
And I gave the axe to the soul. I think we gave the sword as well to them, so
We can go back and get them.
They said they're holding it
and
as a last resort as opposed to destroying them.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would certainly accept an alternative to this shield. I'll just for flavor, the armor starts to kind of detach the sort of gauntlet to show their arm.
Oh, yeah. Alternative would be good.
Well, that would have gone away as you unatuned to it and allowed your exhaustion to.
Okay.
All of those signs would have decreased and gone away.
I'd like to imagine there's some
yeah,
remaining lingering scarring from the feathers.
Yeah. Or maybe you wrote it in your book.
Yeah.
Maybe you,
that would yeah. There's it opens up a bunch of the diagrams, almost pretty impressive sort of recreations of their own kind of arm.
Yeah, we should see about an alternative. That looks painful.
Surprisingly, does not hurt. Just there is a weight to every day that it is attuned to you.
Well, that explains why some of the brave hearts seem a little glum. Well, this thing's always sitting on you, taking up your energy. I'd make you a little glum.
Yeah, it does explain.
Within 3 days, I felt so exhausted. I could hardly stand.
You also took a small amount of psychic damage every time your exhaustion increased or decreased. No more single digits.
I warned them. I warned them that it was corruption, that they should not be around.
Yeah, but it does seem like it serves a specific purpose.
As it stands, they would fare far better than we would.
I mean, if it...
I wonder how they are doing now.
You're not suggesting that we use them as a front line while we protect ourselves in the back, are you?
No. I would not even know where they are. Unless one of you has seen them?
I mean, maybe in the taverns that they frequent.
Maybe.
You haven't. Yeah, you guys would have probably seen them around. If you had wanted to this week, they would have been about.
Yeah, let's go see him.
Sure. Yeah. You find them having a drink. You find them having a drink in. We'll say the step aside. It's kind of where they've gravitated towards. You kind of find them. They remain as they ever have been in their current personalities. They seem to have all left like any kind of neutral state. They're either like kind of struggling on the down low or have accepted confidence for what it is. Yeah, but there they are having a drink, not terribly unlike you guys. You walk in and Ao goes, oh, well, fuck, there it is. Hey, how's it going, all? There you are.
Hey!
Hey, what's going on? You all,
Be pleased, my friends.
yeah, oh, sure, be pleased, right? Right, that's what they say around here, these parts these days. Man, we've been here for a couple weeks now, huh? We're getting to be like proper locals.
Yeah. Have you been to that fancy resort, the lush one?
Oh, yeah, you can keep on bragging.
Oh, it's
No,
so good.
we not been to the fucking Lap of the Gods resort.
Oh, you should. It's amazing.
Have you been to the deep?
To the deep?
Nods.
Yeah, have you been
I
back
heard
to
a
the...
rumor about a way in lately, so no, it hasn't been in yet. A little bit of a energy floats around the table.
And kind of like gesture to my shield that I clearly am not attuned to right now. How about your minds?
He goes, I joined the club, huh?
Briefly, I
Um,
could not take the exhaustion.
Irvin goes, huh. Actually, Irvin, when Irvin's built like a fucking shit brick house. Would say. Yeah, maybe Dermot. Yeah, Dermot will be like, yeah, no kidding, that takes a toll on you, don't it? Better to have a couple days off before getting in there with it. That's what we do. Leo says, lots of breaks, it's important.
We plan to go into the Netherdeep soon, in the next few days.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it turns out the kind of like lean in. The ruidium enchanted objects apparently are a way to unlock the gate.
Oh.
So
Kind of looks around at her crew.
I was wondering if you had an extra one?
An extra one?
Yeah, we only have 3 of them.
No, we got no extra ones, sorry. I mean, we got one
Okay.
each. That's all we got.
Okay, fair. Just asking.
Yeah, no problem.
How else have things been going with your presence in the city? Have you been doing odd jobs and things?
Gilsariad says, probably not terribly unlike all of you have been.
Good. It's a beautiful place.
You sense the... I will say this, there is this, like, well, rivalrous tension. You're telling them about, like, the way in is the residuum thing, you're asking them for a weapon, they don't have extras. Like, you look around the table and you can see where the items are, and you're like, yeah, they each got one. But you feel, like, an air of tension. Not like hostility or anything, but you know they've come here to make their name. And they've come here for the same reason you have.
True. It's worth asking.
Yeah, for sure. She goes, well, a couple days, huh? Well,
Yeah.
hey, I wish you luck. May the best swimmer win.
Yeah. You may have beat me in a race once, but I've gotten faster.
My powers have doubled since last time. No, that's not true. But, well, I'm literally made of water, so I'm hedging my bets.
So you do have that up on me. But I was born into water, so
Ah,
something.
well, I was born in a frightful storm.
Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Um, yeah. Uh, you guys kind of maybe hang out. Is there anything anyone would like to say specifically to anybody, or any other, or we could just call it like sort of a wind down, small talk kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wind down with them. There's some small talk there. There's some like, little rivalrous jabs in good humor. They're like, oh yeah, we'll see how well you do down there. Like kind of some playful rivalry. And eventually that will recede into the evening. And I will say this: you guys are going to get your downtime, which I think we will resolve next session. What these last things you'd like to do are in preparation. But as a fun way to end the session and mark the next part of your adventure, the day, in fact, the early morning after you've had this little downtime with to talk to the brave hearts and whatever, early the next morning after you all leave to whatever men's, you get a somewhat urgent message from the High Curator of Jamil. There's no like red alert or anything, but like, please come in immediately. Time has come.
We come in immediately.
God.
I take my
well-
sweet ass time.
Again, we'll play into it a little bit more next session. But you guys all make your way into the High Curator's office, and he is going to say to you all, my friends, it is time. It is time to enter Netherdeep and destroy it from the inside. Both the Consortium of the Vermilion Dream and the Allegiance of All Sites have been trying to stockpile residuum, this that we have confirmed and know. And if the flow of Iridium of the Netherdeep isn't cut off immediately, the consequences could become quite disastrous for both our allies and our rivals. We also have confirmed information that early this morning, the Consortium of the Vermilion Dream sent a group of skilled adventurers into the Netherdeep. They are there now, as far as we know. You also, of course, know that to survive the underwater pressures of Netherdeep, one needs an item at least partially made of iridium. We have 3, including the one that you currently possess, Seeker, which leaves us with one additional one, which is of an issue we'll need to resolve. He says, now, the mission I have for you, you must enter Netherdeep, and it is our belief that should Netherdeep be destroyed, this pocket dimension be disabled, ended, the residuum will vanish, and all of its problems will go away. So my request to you, find a way to destroy the Netherdeep, and report back to me before 14 days have elapsed. This is as much time as I think we have before things truly begin to spiral in the city. I can think of no reward properly appropriate for the accomplishing of a task of this magnitude, but I will offer you 2,000 gold. Each.
Whoa.
All right.
This is... You
Yeah.
all know the risks far more than I do. What you have told me of the pressures of the water, of the dangers to come, and now this rival party down below. You will face dangers myriad. It is the least I can offer in hopes that it will suffice.
This is a crazy question, but like, let's say everything gets done and it's all good. I mean, we get rid of the pocket dimension. We should probably figure out how to do that. Afterwards, we're still gonna be like employed by the Cobalt Soul. Like y'all still gonna like.
After, of course, we will be more than happy to continue to This will not be a parting ways if you do not wish it, of course.
Oh, good. I don't think I was really cut out for being a professor, but I like the work here.
I'm glad to hear that. Yes, of course. If all should go well and Netherdeep is destroyed and defeated and the Residium crisis is brought to an end, of course, you will of course remain members of the Cobalt Sword if it is your wish. Now,
All right, well, I got a mission and a gainful employment, y'all. Let's figure out how to undo a pocket dimension.
the secrets will surely be left inside, and I wish you the best of luck. He will place the short sword, great axe on the table. He says, "These are for you. Whether you can wield them or not, it sounds like these will help you evade the pressure. I don't know what we will do about the fourth." It's at this moment, Coryllis.
Oh,
The Jewel of Three Prayers begins to glow. It begins to impart upon you a magic.
what is it, boy?
You feel that on top of the gaining of the power to swim that you already possessed, it grants you, a Triton, something further. You feel that as its magic envelops you, not only will you be able to move in water with ease, but no longer shall the pressure of the sea avail you of any way. You are now immune to the pressures of Netherdeep and its sea.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll like look down and touch it and be like, thank you. I do not think we need another item. The amulet conferred to me a benefit against the pressures.
Well,
He
that's
looks at it.
awesome.
Please.
Does it affect us all? Like the
That's Coryllis.
I think just me, unfortunately.
bah?
Gidget will take the short sword and look at Pryor. I can't even pick that up. That's legit bigger than me, so I'm gonna take the small one.
The hell am I gonna do with this thing?
I don't know. What am I gonna do with a short sword? We're gonna not die, is what we're gonna do. We're gonna carry him with us, and the water won't squish us.
I
We'll
would
leave to
take
stay.
the axe, if you prefer.
I can give you back the exchange and shields.
Very well. Trade shields.
Okay. You take these three items, and between the three of you, you can sort out who will better wield what. And with that, the four of you now have the power to survive the crushing depths of Netherdeep, and may proceed with your adventure henceforth. A rival party, who could they be, has already entered Netherdeep ahead of you, hoping to perhaps gain, gain a little advantage over all of you. But the time has come for the final adventure, and as we close up the session, you level up again, baby.
Yay!
Yeah. All right.
The leveling up in this game is not. it's like when it reaches an exalted state, and when you've completed one mission in Netherdeep. So or in Kelmaro, so I held it back one mission.
Very funny that I have now leveled up twice in 2 weeks in 2 separate games.
Hell yeah, that's
That
a lot of
is-
levels.
That's a little.
But yeah, you guys are a little bit more prepared for Kelmaro.
So, I just like above the table because it feels like that's where we are. Are we gonna start on a different campaign after this, which is fine, or are we gonna keep these characters and do something different, which is also really great?
I personally have Pryor's entrance into the game actually gave me kind of a fun idea of something new. So I'll leave it entirely in your guys' hands. If you guys want to start a new campaign, like we did in the Storm Kings, totally fine. If you guys want me to continue with something homebrew but maybe related, totally fine as well. maybe you guys take some time on the Discord and decide what you like to do.
I love these characters, so
Yeah, me
I'd be
too. I want
totally
to get to level
cool
20.
going back to Wildmount
Hell yeah, I'd
or
love to keep
wherever.
playing Gorillas.
And if you guys have, I mean, I've got a pretty specific idea about what kind of story I would introduce post campaign. But you guys can also have your own input about like what you would like to explore, or where you'd like to go. Or
I think a
maybe the
time
story
skip would
remain-
be kind of cool.
Yeah, time skip.
Like if we do like 5-10 years later or something like that.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, take some time, discuss on the Discord, and figure out what your fancy is, and we'll do that. But in the meantime, don't count your chickens just yet. Netherdeep awaits.
Yay!
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun dun dun. And remember, show up next week.